every single fucking time. Oh, Damo's here. Hold on, let me add this.
It's funny because we're the type of people.
Look at these
we're the type-
attractive fucking people. Oh, hi.
Oh,
Damn, what's up, Daddy? It's funny, because I feel like we're all the type of motherfuckers that even if something is going on in life, nobody knows.
yeah.
It's not a bad thing. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just like I don't know. We kind of had that conversation a while back, Corpse, where we talked about like just being men type of thing,
Mhm.
and I think it kind of relates to that. And I mean, we don't have to have the conversation. We were just having a conversation before we wait for Zero. While we were waiting for Zero is all. But what up, baby?
What's up, man? How you guys doing?
Shit, my
Doing
dick's
it.
long.
Damn.
No, just
Wish you could relate.
no. I'm just trying to speak it into existence. Affirmations. You know how people do that shit?
yeah.
Every day I tell myself that my dick is gonna get longer.
True.
Yeah.
It's a good place to start.
So, yeah, something's got to bring us joy.
Yeah, I can't live with a Pepsi can my whole life.
Oh,
Oh,
Pepsi
Jesus.
can. Damn. I got one of those minis, so
Yeah,
I have two
cans?
belly buttons. They're both ends.
Damn. What the fuck? Two? They're double inverted or what?
Yeah, I have a micro penis.
Jeez.
Oh, a clitoris?
Yeah, practically.
I mean, be careful if you say if it's inverted, because then you might, transition. We don't want that.
What?
I think it's transitioning for me. I think it made that decision. I think it made that choice for me to go ahead and say, you know what, we're going to flip this inside out.
Oh, that's funny. That's fucking funny.
Let me put a hoodie on. Hold on.
Damn, it's cold in your house. It's hot in my house, bro. I shouldn't have turned the air off before I left this morning.
Dude, I put on the heater before I ran down to the store because I needed to get another vape. And oh my god, bro! I came back. I left the heater on. I was like, "Fucking A, bro! Like this is not cool. Like it's like mini Auschwitz in here."
Oh, hey, honestly, I would. So I listen. Do you guys know who the Nelk Boys are?
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys listen to Full Send podcast at all?
I know of it, but I don't
No?
watch it.
Oh, I listened to the Trump one like 2 days ago. It was actually pretty good. And then right after, I listened to the Abella Danger one, and that one was just as good.
Dude, I don't know where they came from or how they did it, bro, but they just fucking blew up.
YouTube. It was YouTube, bro. They used to just be straight. I've been watching the Nelk Boys for a long ass time, and I was mad because I was trying to meet them when they came out with the Happy Dad seltzers. They did like a tour down the like Southern California, and they were here in San Diego, and I wanted to meet them. But yeah, they just got big off of like fucking like partying, and they would like go to colleges, and they'd be like, "Damn, man, like I could really use a bong rip right now," or like, like it's Corona time, and then they would like give students beer and see if they would fucking chug it with them. Yeah, that's how they got fucking famous, was YouTube videos.
Steve will do it.
That fool's rich off his ass as well. That's cool.
Bro. Well, that's the cool thing is like it was like 5 of them, right, or 6 of them. And then they each started getting endorsements themselves and started doing different shit with their money, which is fucking intelligent. Like that's how you got to do it, I think. Build a base and then let everybody branch out into what the fuck they want to do. Because like Steve he doesn't really do the podcast.
He's doing his own thing.
Yeah, but those guys are endorsed by Dana White. They're fucking endorsed by Donald Trump. Like they got Elon Musk was on their show. Like they're fucking big time, bro.
I think it's always important.
We should have Abella Danger on our show,
bro. If I could,
she wouldn't even know. Who's Bella Danger, by the way? Is she
You're such a bullshitter. You don't know who Abella Danger is? You're not that young.
I actually don't know who Bella. Hold on. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm bullshitting.
No, don't pull it up on your computer.
No,
don't pull it up on your computer.
On my phone.
Okay. If you are, go incognito mode.
For sure, incognito mode.
Is it a porn star or what?
Oh yeah.
Bella. Bruh.
Abella.
Abella?
Yeah, what the fuck? Does Abella Danger sound like anything else but a fucking porn star?
Danger.
Yeah, like Abella safety was already taken.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
Oh, did some porn pop up for you?
Back to the regular.
The hub popped up, huh?
No, it was just a very classy image of her drinking wine. Okay,
she's extremely classy.
What, from her butthole?
No, I don't even think that's physically possible.
It actually is. Have you never seen Jackass?
You can't drink
The first one?
wine from your own butthole.
Yes, you.
Yes, you
Yo,
can.
you can drink
How?
wine through your butthole. How are we getting? Why are we getting into this?
You
Wait,
can, like,
okay. We
pour
were
it
in
into your
Pensacola.
butthole?
We were in Pensacola, and my buddy hooked up with this chick, and he literally told me about how he stuffed a Modelo bottle up her fucking butt crack,
A whole one? A whole bottle?
like the whole neck,
Okay.
like the
Wait.
whole neck. So that's like
In her
a
ass or
good-
in her ass cheeks?
no,
No,
in
in
her
her
butthole.
butthole, bro. Like,
Oh,
Had
Lord.
her folded and just stuffed it in there, bro, like a stick of dynamite.
and then like
And he's like, it just started chugging it. I was like, what the fuck? It's
a
going-
Modelo, but Modelo bottlenecks aren't that big though. Like Pacifico bottlenecks
They're
are
like, you know,
kinda
they're
thicker,
good.
you know?
Dude, it's a good stub, bro. And it's got some girth, like, you know, like towards the base. Bro, that's
Hey, I'm envious now of that fucking Modelo bottle because you just called it girthy and like a good
Wow.
length. Like, damn.
solid, nice, and you know,
I gotta look at myself in the mirror now. Hey,
consistent.
Damian, stand up and show us your dick, bro.
No.
Dick.
All right, well, you know, after that cool little intro, welcome to the usual Tuesdays. Hey man, it's good to fucking see you guys. I missed you guys. I was really sad about last night. Like I was really sad that we weren't doing this last night.
I know.
Yeah.
And then I didn't see you at work today, and I was like, oh fuck, I forgot he's off on Wednesdays.
See, I'm jealous of you guys, dude. I really like look forward to our fucking convos, and then you guys see each other at work. So I'm like, how dare they see each other?
But it's just like in passing. It's just in passing.
It's not like we used to talk a lot more, but like it's literally we don't take our breaks together. We don't have lunch together. We like see each other maybe when I say bye and he says hi, and that's about it.
Yeah, bro. Like it's just in passing now. That's it because our schedules are different.
We're fucking schedule, yeah, David. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, be careful! Hey, be careful on on those drugs tonight, bro. I'm just saying because we don't want you stuck.
Dude, I rewatched the podcast where I took the fucking edibles.
Bro, you were good, and then you were like, "See you later," and then you like 15 minutes later, you were like,
bro, and like every like 10 minutes, I could like watch myself like struggle, like you know, what I mean, like oh,
you were trying really hard to be good. You were trying really hard to be good.
Bro, like when you're on a roller coaster and then like the G-force, hits you, you're like kind of like, like you're trying to fight against it. It was like that's how it felt, but in my mind. Like,
in my mind.
In my mind.
How was your Tuesday, Zero? How was hanging out with your family?
It was good. I mean, I have some family things. Like it wasn't super pleasure. I had to help out with some things. So, but yeah, we're good. Things are moving.
Pleasure.
But
all right, well, you know, hey, both of them. Is that what you said?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Y'all don't know about both of them. All right. So what's up? What do you want to bring to light today, bro? I mean, I'm really curious because, you know, I got a little glimpse of it, but I want the whole thing.
So this came to mind because of I got really excited for a movie called The Flash. It's going to be coming out in June. I'm super hyped for it.
Mm-hmm.
But then some controversy came up earlier in production of this movie with Ezra Miller, the guy who acts as who's doing The Flash.
Who's the Flash?
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah,
I don't even know who that is.
Ezra Miller is the actor who's acting as the Flash in this movie.
I mean, does he have any other bodies of work though? Like, what else has he been in?
Yeah, I'm sure he's had a couple. Let's see here. I could probably find out, but anyway.
Somebody in the chat pull that up.
So there has been like a lot of controversy on like this dude because he like assaulted people on separate occasions, and while
allegedly or it's been proven.
He did. Yes, he did. He's been put in like I don't know if he's been sentenced for like the charges, but there's like evidence he's done it on like film. He's like been captured assaulting people. And then this brought me to the question of like, well, fuck, I really want to watch this movie so bad. It's such a cool movie. But and like he didn't kill anybody, right? And he did hurt people.
He did hurt people, you said?
Yeah, because I mean, he assaulted people.
Well, like, what's the extent of what he did? Like, punch somebody in the face?
He like choked somebody out for a little bit. He like threw a fan to the ground. I think he assaulted somebody. I don't know the details of that one in Hawaii.
Yeah, but what's the other side of the story? Like, why did he choke somebody out? Just because he's mad at them?
We need to start asking the tough questions, right?
Yeah, for real. Like,
if there
I don't give
is a case of domestic violence, we need to look at the man and ask the tough questions, like, what did she do to piss you off?
But what was it domestic? Like, or was it like
it wasn't domestic? Some were different, others were of opposite. Some were of opposite, others were of the same.
So what did he do to like the people of opposite sex?
The video that I saw, it was like a fan, and he like came up to the fan came up to Ezra, right? I believe this one was a woman.
Okay.
And was kind of like talking to him a little bit. And the video is pretty short, but the fan wasn't like up in his face or anything like that. He wasn't like, or the fan wasn't like it didn't seem like trespassing in any sort of way that's like, oh, bro, I understand why you would do that. But then
to you,
I mean, yeah, from what I could see, I mean, obviously there's more details that could come out that would make me think otherwise. But as far as I saw, Ezra went up to them and grabbed them by the neck and threw them down. Like, the other person was not coming towards them at all. Ezra did up to them. Visibly, it looked like, damn, bro. What?
Yeah, but when does the video start? Is my question. Does the video start while he's walking up to them and assaulting them?
No. It happens a couple of seconds before.
Can you send me the video so I can watch it real fast?
Sure. Let me see here.
If I could give my take on this, see, because this is the issue with what I have, like the issues that I have with social media and TikTok and all this shit, is it's so easy to get a clip, right? I need to see what happened prior, and I need to see what happened after.
Oh, because this was a woman. Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's 29 seconds long.
That's perfect. Am I gonna get copyright if I show it on stream?
Maybe not, but I'll show it to stream too. I don't think so though. Oh shit! How do I send this? Hold on.
Hold on, I'm gonna grab a letter.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna put it in the Discord. Holy shit! Thank God for the Discord.
Put it in Discord.
Okay. Flip up. Everybody in the Discord, here it is. That is the Ezra Miller clip.
Video of Ezra Miller choking and slamming fan.
This is what I'm talking about.
Okay, so first and foremost, like, there's no context here. There is no context.
Oh, it's just looped? Cringe. What the fuck?
So Ezra done beat up some people. Right.
So anyway, there is controversy with him as far as assaults and stuff like that.
Okay, first and foremost, one, okay, that is not. First of all, that is not enough context to say that he assaulted somebody. First and foremost,
I mean,
hold on. Let me. Okay, hold on. She looks so playful in that video and walks right up. He didn't walk up to her. She walked up to him. Right? Right?
What? Hold on.
She literally walks up to him doing this fucking weird dance, fucking hippie shit. Bless you. Bless you. And he says to her, "Oh, do you want to fight?" Now, one, she walked up to him. Two, we don't know what the fuck is going on because she was smiling when the dude wrapped his hand around her neck. Look at the video. I just watched it.
I just watched it too.
She's smiling. She's smiling.
Go ahead.
She's smiling as dude puts his hand around her neck. So we don't know the context of the whole situation, first and foremost. Third, he sounds like he's faded as fuck. I'm not saying that that's the reason, but I'm just saying he does sound like he's fucking faded. So, and let's be real. If somebody was getting choked out like that, you don't think those guys that are standing there next to her would have jumped in way sooner?
I feel like they did. That's what the whole reaction was of like.
I feel like it wasn't until she was on the ground that they were like, blah, 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 blah. If that was me, I would have hopped on him as soon as I saw the hand go around the neck. Don't you think?
I don't know. I think the reactions were pretty, but the thing is I'm not even trying to justify this action, right? And this isn't like the only necessary thing, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Find me a good video that shows that he's like maliciously assaulting somebody. We don't have any context of that video. What if she was like, "Hey Ezra, you want to fight? Like, I bet you can't choke me out." And then they started taking a video right when he was about to choke her out. Would that make it better?
No.
Why? She asked for it.
Nah, no. You can't believe that. There's no.
I'm not saying that's what I believe.
Like,
what I'm saying is there's
you
no.
can't choke me out, and then you do it. You're like, bro, she asked for it. What do you mean? That doesn't hold up in court.
Sure, it does.
No.
She's like, I want to fight you, Ezra. I want to fight you. That's why he was like, oh, you want to fight? Like, come on. There's no context to that video. It literally starts right when he's like, you want to fight, and puts his hand around her. She's walking up to him. There had to have been some discourse prior to that. You're smart enough to know that, D. You're smart enough to know.
I know that there's a missing context. I'm not saying that there isn't missing. But the thing is, too, is that
what if she paid? What if she paid him $50 to do that?
Okay, now we're getting into like super hypotheticals that would like just need so much more proof.
Well, that's what the world is about. When I don't have the whole clip, it could be what if central.
What does him beating this girl up have to do with the movie?
So there's drama and allegations towards violence, assault, stuff like that. But that brought me to like a broader question of like something more tangible is like, let's say Kanye West, right?
What?
A lot of people were kind of going to like his defense, I'd say, when
you got one of them right here.
When it came to his music, right? Mm-hmm. Where it was like I could enjoy his music, but not necessarily he had sobriety issues. Dude is a menace. But not necessarily support his ideologies. That just brought me to the thought of like, can you support somebody? And that also ties to like Hogwarts Legacy and that sort of ethos of like, can you support something that somebody's made or might have a direct tie to that you don't necessarily support their ideology or what they do as a human being? Can you do that ethically?
Absolutely, you can.
Why?
Well, I think that's two different things. I think you're bringing up two different topics because you're talking about this dude like domestically, or this dude.
Well, no. I didn't bring that up. You wanted to expand on that because I just said that there's controversy around him that has to do with assaults.
So does So are you talking about can we support people that there's controversy behind, or support people that do bad things? Because there's a huge difference. Because I think beating the fuck out of people is a bad thing, but I think if you like speak your mind freely and people don't agree with that, like I don't think that's a bad thing.
Well, yeah, that's where kind of the word controversy kind of gets a little weird because something controversial and something bad is both very subjective to who's kind of like looking at it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think I'm kind of I can kind of fuck with what you're saying though, Cisco, where it's like there's a physical limitation that I have to where I could support somebody. Like,
yeah, like if you're sexually assaulting kids or something, I'm not gonna get behind that. Like that's
well, but yeah, there's that. That's for sure. But there's people I know who've perpetrated, domestic violence against another person, and I love that. I love them. I mean, I still break bread with them to this day, and so it's hard for me because. Like I try to look at it like everybody's redeemable, you know what I mean, to an extent, but it also depends. It's like it's really sticky when it gets to be like physical shit going on because it's like it depends the situation. You know what I mean, but because of somebody's political views or their sexual preference or whatever the fuck they might have going on, I don't care. Like I could disagree with what the fuck they think about something, but doesn't mean I love them any less. I'm gonna still support you. I'm gonna still bump your music. I'm gonna not support the shit you believe in, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I agree with that 100% because like you brought up Kanye West, like the whole controversy that's been going on with him for the last couple of years and all this other shit. Like I like Kanye West. I think he's smart as fuck, and I think that a lot of people. I think there's a lot of controversy around him because people are like scared to say what's on their mind at the time that they're thinking it, and that's exactly what he does. And two, he might say things that are like against the grain, but there's a lot of thought put into what he's saying, and people listen for trigger words. Like I remember the biggest one, right? Or one of the biggest ones was when he was on TMZ and he was talking about how like slaves. He said something along the lines of like slaves wanted to be slaves, because if they didn't want to be slaves, they would have pushed their mind far enough to not be slaves. Something along those lines. And if you really listen to the context of what he was saying around that, he made a lot of fucking sense, right? All our lives we're told that we can do whatever we put our minds to, and that we can, we can accomplish anything with the thoughts first, and this, that, and the other. Like, and that's what he was really pushing in that segment with what he was talking. But there was people around him that were getting upset because they wouldn't let him finish what he was saying. And they were like, "Oh, like you're fucking crazy! Like you're gonna talk about our ancestors like this and that." Blah,
Well,
blah,
there
blah.
was some facts to it too, though, where it was like there was some slaves on the fucking plantation that didn't want to leave. They loved it there. They were like people forget there was field slaves, there was house slaves. I mean, we know what they call them. I'm not going to sit there and say all that. But
Rebel.
I'm trying. But they fucking like they were house slaves, bro. They kicked it inside with massa all fucking day long. They changed his socks. They got to sit in the shade while everybody else worked, bro. And that's the type of slaves that Kanye was referring to in a moment like that. So there is like this more metaphysical thing of like, oh, if you just put your mind to it, like, you guys could have overthrown these plantations. But then he was also talking to an effect of a literal sense. Like, I think people like to forget that shit. They just want to believe that everybody wanted to escape, and that wasn't always the case. Some of these people didn't know a life outside of chains.
And they were fed well. They got to sleep in a bed. Like
Mhm.
they were living the life. They didn't. All they had to
There
do was like
places that perpetrated some heinous shit. I'm not saying that at all, people, but there was some people. Yes, they were treated.
But
nice.
you see how you have to go and do that, right? Like you have to say like, "Oh, that's not what I was saying." Blah 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 blah. Like that's what gives Kanye the respect that I give him, is that he doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to double back and be like,
Yeah,
"This
he
is
just
not what I
chooses
mean."
not to.
He's just like, "Yo, I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying, and I know why I'm saying it, so this is why I'm saying it." And if you want to fucking be a bitch and not, and like go tit for tat for little shit that I'm saying here and there, then fuck you. And I don't fuck with Kanye West's music anymore. I think it's fucking trash. But I fuck with what he says, and I fuck with what he stands for. And like I think that he's like with the whole thing with Trump too. When he was kicking it with fucking Trump, people got mad at him. And I'm thinking in my head, like, what the fuck? Snoop Dogg was on the roast of Donald Trump, and that was his homie. And all these fucking rappers want to talk about how being rich like Donald Trump back in the day, but now that he's president and he quote unquote is racist and this and that, like now you don't want to fuck with them. That's bullshit. So the one rapper that it is still fucking with him because he still believes in the politics and his policies and the fact that he's rich as fuck and can do this type of shit, now you're gonna give him backlash? Like, I think that's such bullshit, man. I think it's bullshit as fuck.
With Kanye too, though, there's like shit where him trying to run for president, like, and
Well, I
even
think that was a publicity stunt.
some of the stuff that he's decided to say too, like he has said some outlandish shit and he knows it's outlandish, right? But I think that's also a part of his genius of like, I'm gonna take this moment because I'm on air for 5 seconds, and I'm gonna take this moment because this is literal, free marketing. Like, I'm getting the marketing by being on the show, and now I'm about to say something crazy, and everyone is going to replay this clip.
Well, look how he got out of his contract with Adidas. You don't think that shit was methodical? He wanted out of his fucking contract. He said, "I want out of this contract. I don't know. I no longer want to be signed with Adidas. I don't want to make clothes with them or shoes with them anymore." And they said, "Nope, nope. We got a fucking contract. We got a contract." So what did he do? He went on fucking Twitter, used his Twitter fingers, started talking about Jewish people, and what they do? Release his ass. And guess what happened? They took a fucking hit, bro. Like billions of dollars. And then what happened? They released the rights to the fucking designs to him and paid him a check. That's how much more fucking genius can you get? In my opinion, that's how you use your fucking net worth. That's how I look at it. But okay,
he
so
got the rights back.
he got some rights back to the Yeezy name. The designer stayed with Adidas. That's why they have those weird ass fucking shoes now that are like wannabe fucking wave runners. But he got the right to the word Yeezy back. So give me another example. I think Kanye is a bad one. I don't think that's a very good one.
I want to touch on it real quick because I think the way that you say things matters a lot. I think it's bullshit when people are like, "Oh, you don't have to say, that's not what I mean. That's not, bro. I'm sorry, but like, if your message is coming across to a lot of fucking people as like hateful in the sense of, and I can agree to the point where like you have to do some some more thinking than just the face value to come up with the point where he's saying like I love Hitler and being like, oh, he's saying that he loves all people. On the face, it's like,
oh, you want to bring up the Hitler shit? Did you listen to everything that he was saying?
I listened to a good chunk. That was with what's his
Alex
name?
Jones.
Yeah,
Alex Jones. Yeah.
So
and even Alex Jones was like, "Whoa!" I was like thrown off by this, but I watched that whole fucking interview, and he was saying, "I love Hitler." Because he's talking about
people. He's talking.
Well,
about
but he's talking about
forgiveness,
creative
loving all
minds.
people.
He's talking about creative minds, bro. He's talking about creative
I
minds.
get it, but there's a way to come across as like, oh, this dude is like talking about some real shit. And I feel like it's sucks when you have somebody intelligent, and I think this is like the same thing with like Jordan Peterson. When you have somebody intelligent and was once well articulated, I don't know if Kanye ever was, to be honest, I never like followed his shit, but when you have maybe a well-rounded idea and you cover it with just like dog shit ability to translate that idea to the masses, I think it's such a disservice because the idea could be really good. You could do a lot of good with it. And with the influence and power that Kanye has, or maybe had, I don't know, a lot of people have probably dropped off of him. It's unfortunate because I get the messaging more or less, but like just the way that.
But I think that's bullshit though, because how can you tell somebody that what they're saying is wrong? Like, isn't that subjective?
It's the way that you say it.
But how can he say it differently is what I'm saying.
But like
he only knows one way to say it, and that's the way that
but you can like between, I don't know, it's just throughout media and throughout like, and I learned this from doing, I feel like
how can he say if he really admires Hitler, right? Like if he really does admire everything that, I wouldn't say everything, but if he really admired a lot of things that Hitler did, right?
Yeah.
If he really admired a lot of things that Hitler did, what is wrong with him saying I love Hitler? I love the things that Hitler did. Like, what is wrong with that?
It lends to the idea that at face value, one, somebody could take you out of context. Somebody could do that anyway. But
sure.
Two, if you lend the ability to get misunderstood a lot more often, when you could say it a lot different, and you know this because people day to day, depending on how you say things, will react differently. Like if it was just me and you talking and I said something a certain way, you could take it a way that I never meant. And you could pull me aside and say, yo, I don't know if this is what you meant, but I kind of didn't like the way you said that. And I would be like, oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean it like that. This is what I meant. Whatever. And
that's a dialogue. But that's a dialogue between you and I.
But when you're speaking to the masses, there's so much more opportunity for disruption of that message, to where now you have to be ultra fucking aware and critical of what you're about to say, and it can't be some dumb shit like
I disagree.
Oh, I just love Hitler. Like
I disagree. What does Kanye owe the people to be politically correct? Like
his fortune.
How is he gonna lose money? He's gonna lose money.
No. He built his life based off of the consumption of his music to the masses.
Sure.
That is the ugly part of fame. And I think like that's why I always say I hope this podcast never reaches the point where I have to start apologizing to people for the shit that I fucking say, because I'm only saying it as I'm thinking it right now as I'm smoking this joint with my boys. You know what I mean? Like, so where he doesn't have that leisure, he doesn't have, like, I think that was the stark difference between Trump and Obama. I mean, Obama was the statesman that could just speak so well. Like, he was so eloquent with his words, where Donald Trump, people really did like him because he was crude. He said it how he thought it, and that was it. You got what you got, right? But so when you take an idea like that and put it on somebody like Kanye saying things like, I love Hitler, is just jarring to hear. And especially where, he's came out with Christian music recently, right? So let's say, Cisco, let's say I'm a parent who's comfortable with my son listening to certain Kanye songs because they're Christian music. And then my son hears all of a sudden that his hero, you know what I mean, this guy he listens to on a daily basis has made this statement, and he knows a little about history. You know what I mean? That's a tough conversation.
But that's why context is so important. And you have to actually listen to the context of what somebody's saying. Because to come out and just blatantly say, like, I love Hitler with no fucking context, like, that's one thing, right? I can totally agree with. Like if somebody just walked around and said I love Hitler with no context or no reasoning behind it, then I understand what you're saying. But he literally gave reasoning and like spat out a whole thing about how like ingenious people can be, and it gets slept on because of all the other things that they've done in their life. Like it's perfect metaphorically,
So
right?
I would ask you then, is there another person in all of human history that exemplified those similar characteristics and traits that Kanye may have been able to make that comparison
I'm
with?
not sure. I'm not sure because I don't see what he sees. See, and that's the issue, and that's what I think one of the biggest issue is like we're sitting here and we're worried about what the masses are thinking, right? Who is Kanye to the masses? Nobody. He's just a fucking another rapper, right? Like that,
No.
rappers say shit.
No, Cisco,
There's
stop.
no way.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Stop.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, though, right? He's just another rapper, right? But to some people, he's just another rapper. To some people, he's an idol. To some people, he's an entrepreneur. To some people, he's a genius. To some people, they look at it for his music. To some people, they look at him for his clothing and not his music. So you have to understand there's groups for every single thing that he does. So so does he have to take all of those people's feelings into consideration? Like that's absolute bullshit. Then he would never say anything. Then he wouldn't be who he is. And I think I think that this whole like worrying about what you're saying, like, yeah, I'm not sitting here saying like, oh, let's go murder this person or do this. Like, there's difference between that type of style of talking. But when he's talking about the things that have been made by this specific person and how he admires that, and he's showing love to that person. Like I think it's bullshit that he has to worry about other people's feelings because he has to say that. And then what is it'll make it right if he comes out and gives an apology? Like fuck that, bro. Like he said what he said. Hold it. You're either gonna hold it to face value or you're gonna listen to the context of what he actually said and understand that this is who he is as a person. And he looks at people differently, right? He looks at Disney different. He looks at fucking all the people that from Louis Vuitton. He looked at Virgil different, right? Look at the things that Virgil did in his life with all the clothing shit that he did in life and was given the opportunity. And then when he passed away, he fucking blew up. Kanye saw that prior to Louis Vuitton seeing that shit. You know what I mean? So, like, that you have to understand who it's coming from as a person and listen to the context, I think, before you actually sit there and you're like, oh, fuck that. He said he loves Hitler. Like, fuck him. Sure, you have the right to do that, but listen to the context of what people are saying. Like, there could be some bad verbiage in there, sure, that we say crazy shit all the fucking time, right? But listen to the context of the conversation and who it's coming from. That's just the way I look at it. I don't think there's anything wrong with what he said, personally.
I'd have to see the clip again, but even in that, what the hell is his name? The dude he was on the interview with,
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. I fucking forget his name. Even in that clip, if I remember correctly, wasn't Alex Jones also like, oh shit, like you don't mean that, right? Wasn't he also like taken aback? And he's like right there with
they
like
were like trying to cut the commercial all around at the same time.
So
but that's the other thing is like he had to understand what was being said on his show, you know what I mean? And who he delivers to.
But so didn't he also say like you don't actually mean that you love Hitler? And then he was like, no, yeah, that's what I mean. It was so like a context, like, yeah, sure. But in that instance, that is what he meant. And whether or not, like,
I'm not saying that he didn't mean that he didn't love Hitler. He probably admires Hitler.
Well, no, that's not what he said. He said he loves Hitler, not admires, not looks up to, not likes certain traits, loves. That's what he said.
But did he? Okay, watch it. I want you to watch the clip again. Okay, we can watch it after. What? We could. Well, you want to watch it right now?
Yeah, sure. We can watch it now.
Watch it right now. Pull it up. Is there a way that we can all watch it together on Discord, right? But
probably.
Okay, but watch it and listen to what he says. He's not he never brings up like all the fucking horrific shit about the Holocaust. He doesn't. He said he's dope because he built the fucking Autobahn so that he could get to places faster. He built the fucking microphone. He fucking helped build freeways. There was a car made for him. Like, that's the shit that he's talking about.
But, bro, a lot of that shit was invented during World War II to help him with his fucking campaign, bro.
But nonetheless, that he's not talking about.
I'm in general. So that way you can see in Discord.
But I
Jesus.
just
I'm
think
running out of screens.
I just think that once you hit a certain level of influence during public broadcasted conversations, you have to tiptoe what you say because, right, especially here in America, right? And this is one thing I love about this place
Give me one second, I
is
have to pee so bad. I'm so
if
sorry.
someone says something ridiculous,
I'll be right back.
yeah, like if the government came out today and said, we're gonna, you know what, we really love Hitler and we love what he did, right? If let's say a couple
Y'all
senators,
riding with this Hitler thing, huh?
well, this is, I don't even think he meant any of it. The way he said it, how he's saying it, the timing of the show, the whole shit. I mean, some of the stuff about the Jews in the media,
You're
like
thinking it was a ploy to help him get out of Adidas still.
there was some of that, and it's just his yearly cycle.
Wait, what the fuck does Damian's dog have around his neck?
But it's just his media cycle, bro. It's all a part of a media schedule. It's how he stays relevant.
Well, that's the other thing is like we never know with him, right? Like you genuinely don't know with him.
Yeah, you never know.
I mean,
I do think he's fucking crazy because to be creative on the level that he is, you are definitely a little crazy.
absolutely.
And I think when you take that and you mix in personalities like Donald Trump, Roger Stone, um, Roe, Bush, some of these heads who really knew how to like swindle the system and stay relevant and kind of move in positions of power. Like, you know what I mean? It's all the same behaviors Kanye's fucking exemplifying, bro. I think all of this shit is just a media ploy. I don't think he means any of this shit. None of it. There's no way.
We'll never know, right?
There's
Whoa,
no way.
what the fuck? Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't have you muted on Discord. Sorry, what were we saying?
Oh, we're just talking about how it could just be his media cycle, and he didn't mean anything that he said. He just did it just to get the attention.
Maybe, but isn't that kind of worse?
I mean, that's how media works, though. The Flash is gonna blow up now because this dude put his fucking hands around a girl.
I'm so excited
I mean,
for that
bro,
movie,
when you really
but
think about it, right? Like when it's all just a big hoax and shit, it's like it's no more than actors doing what actors do. You know, we watch them on stage all the time. We watch them in movies all the time, just acting. You know, they're killing people, but it's fake, right? Or they're saying these mean things to this person in this movie, but it's fake, right? So, I mean, how much different is it right now when they really don't mean it?
Smollett shit.
Oh no, that's crazy.
wait, can we watch this real quick just because we have it?
Oh
Just
yeah.
Wait, Corpse, do you want to get in here?
Yeah, hold on, I'm getting there.
Okay.
My bad. I'm a little high, so I kind of like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go in there, and then
You're good,
so
Just click on general and make sure you mute yourself.
and then just mute. Yeah.
and then,
Oh, I'm hosting.
Are you? I
hosting?
don't know.
But
we're in here.
Did you click on the YouTube thing on the bottom?
Watch together?
Click on the word
okay.
general.
I was streaming it, but yeah, you can do
Were
it.
you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh
Lord.
Yeah, somebody don't have me muted. I can mute myself. Hold on.
I'll mute too.
I was muted, but it was my phone. I'm sorry.
You're good. Okay. Kanye West, Alex Jones, Hitler. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Watch this. See how this is only 55 seconds? It's probably him just saying, I like Hitler.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, he says, I like Hitler.
What the fuck is my thing? Were you playing it?
Yeah, can you hear it?
I know.
You can't?
No. But I have it pulled up. What is
are you on the watch together?
Yeah.
Are you?
I think so. Watch together, yeah. Elapsed. I'm right here.
Do you see the video or no? Do you guys see the video?
This is literally what I
the
see.
video.
I don't know if you're on my live stream. But I literally don't know. I don't know. It's just blank.
Interesting. Okay, well, I guess I just
Hutch,
played
can you
this.
see it? Or no?
On my phone, yeah, I got it on my phone.
Oh wait, hold on. YouTube's loading.
Can you see what I'm see? Can you see what I'm seeing, Putch?
Not
I
on
got
my
you. I got
computer
you.
screen.
Here we go. We're good. Good. I see the Infowars. Bro.
Can I get the actual? Can I get the? Hold on. Let me get the actual fucking. Where's the actual clip?
I
His
have.
anti-blackness. Oh, he. You see what? Okay, this is some left-wing bullshit. His anti-blackness. She
Here,
literally.
watch this video. I just put it in general.
What the fuck is anti-blackness, dog?
Oh,
Wait.
Putch. Oh. Did he invent those things?
What is he saying wrong?
That's a wild statement, bro. I'm sorry, but also the fact that he said love Nazis. That's even worse. Sorry. Wait. Want to offer promotion of your channel viewers follow this price lower to my quality guaranteed to the best audio visible. Corpse, you're muted.
You muted, corpse.
It's probably better I stay that way.
This is some leftist ass bullshit, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. Wait,
I
can we?
can't,
Are we?
I
Are we good?
can't,
Are we
I
done
can't,
here?
I can't. I don't.
Bro,
Alright,
I'm
so-
sorry, but now it's even worse than I thought.
It's worse.
Yeah, I thought there was some exemplary. There was some like way out where he's like, "Oh yeah, I like Hitler because of XYZ." One, he didn't invent the microphone. This dude did. This dude did. The microphone was invented by.
I don't think that's the
Emil?
point, though. Zero.
Well, one,
That's the
he
point,
doesn't
dog.
he doesn't no, but he doesn't even like him for that reason because he didn't even make it the microphone. And two,
But
he didn't even
that's
say
not-
that he likes Hitler. He said he likes Nazis, bro. What the?
But did you listen to what the fuck he was saying though? Like actual context of what he was saying
What are you saying, bro?
about Were you not listening? See, that's the thing, right? Is you hang on to the one negative thing that he said.
Bro, even Alex Jones
he's talking about a savior's
wild.
complex where he should be able to love everybody and be able to stand beside Harvey Weinstein and evil
love
beside
everybody.
Nazis.
It's okay.
He's not even saying that stand beside them like that though. He's talking about being able to find the good in everybody. I don't understand why that's such a hard thing to understand. Like, I'm the same exact way. I literally try and find the good in every single fucking person.
Because I did listen. He said that the people in charge, which he believes is the overall Jewish people, right, were able to say, you know what, you can say all the good about us, but as soon
as he's talking about his contractor, he's talking about his contractor. He's talking about his contractor.
Okay. But he's not talking about the people who wrote the contract. He's talking about the generality of Jewish people. He's not talking about like Jeff or Donald.
He said, "I love Jews." Are we not going to forget that? He said, "I love Jewish people." So if we're going to hang on to him saying, "I love Nazis," can we hang on to the fact that he said he loves Jewish people too? Is he being anti-Semitic?
No, I don't think anything he's quite said is
not even close.
Anti-Semitic. I won't go that far.
What's the definition of being anti-Semitic?
Racist against Jewish people.
Yeah, it's the act of prejudice, I think, against Jewish people.
Racist?
Racism or prejudice.
Hostile or prejudice.
There you go.
Against Jewish people.
Yeah.
So what did he say that was prejudice against Jewish people?
I don't know, Mo. Hitler and Nazis in general, pretty.
So if you say the word Nazis, you're anti-Semitic?
No, I don't know. I guess you could read it as like if you love Nazis.
So if you love Nazis,
what is the underlying factor of them being Nazis? What makes them Nazis?
The Nazi Party was a political party that was, it was before Hitler, but Hitler really resurrected it and put it into power during his reign.
Basically, his army. Yeah, he was the general of the Nazis, bro.
Now the real people who did bad shit during that time was the SS. So there is a separation between the Nazi political party was it's
like a Democrat or a Republican in our country.
Yeah, it was a literal political party. It was like the nationalists. They were the nationalists pretty much, and they just took on the word. I think Nazi means like national. Somebody would need to Google that for me. So yeah, to be Nazi.
They're gonna come for D. He's about to Google what is a Nazi or what is a Nazi.
Oh, I just put in. What does it mean?
What does they're
about to take his PC.
The swastika is like a sun god, like a symbol for like a sun god in some fucking belief that they took on. It was like an old like Nordic thing, if I remember.
Well, and the swastika was there before Hitler came around too.
Way before.
They inverted it, did they not? That's a Chinese symbol for peace.
No,
it's popped up in a lot of different ones.
Yeah. But what Pudge is saying is true. The SS, which is the two lightning bolts that you see, that those were the people that believed in the area, like the actual keeping whites alive.
That's why the Aryan Brotherhood still uses it.
Correct. So again, him saying that he loves Nazis is still not anti-Semitic, which is like have some common sense to. I don't do now that you've listened to the context of what he was saying and trying to find the good in people. Like it's not that bad what he's fucking saying.
Well, bro,
you just gotta do a lot of digging,
the Nazi Party during that time was still going for global domination.
Sure, but so are we, bro. So are we.
No, we're not.
So why the fuck are we the world police?
Well, I don't want to speak German. I don't want to speak.
Don't we have like an international? What the fuck is it called? Where basically everybody has like a say in what the fuck happens overseas and shit like that.
The UN the UN is spearheaded by the fucking US.
We're not gonna
all
get
those
into
councils
this.
are all spearheaded by the US.
New World
we are
Order
the police
exists,
of
okay?
the US. We are the police of the world.
The New World Order exists, okay?
Okay.
Ask Alex Jones, bro.
Okay.
Ask Alex Jones.
Because I'm trying to get all of my news.
He's been to the Bohemian. He's been to the Bohemian Grove. I'm just saying.
Oh, those are just a bunch of queer baits and fucking cloaks and shit.
You can't say queer.
Yeah, I can, dude. They're strange as fuck, bro. Anybody that's meeting up in the middle of this pasture to fucking pray to an owl, you're weird as fuck, bro. Like you are strange as hell, dude.
That's somebody's religion. Chill.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, Malik never did anything to you, dog.
And I ain't doing
I don't
nothing
know
for
about
Malik.
him.
They can fucking suck my ass, bro. How about
Whoa,
that?
suck your ass. Jeez.
See, D doesn't even know about the fucking Bohemian Grove, bro.
I
You
don't.
hear
a
that?
whole-
Fucking Kanye, you fat nerd.
That's a whole nother subject there. But see, honestly, even like replaying it back, I personally I didn't hear anything bad. I didn't hear anything
That's
negative that he
wild.
said,
That's
and I didn't hear anything anti-Semitic. If anything, the whoever fucking made that video, whatever fucking Democratic piece of shit made that fucking video, said way shit worse than what the fuck he was saying. That's fucking defamation of character.
Bro, you got you a good old swig of conservatism when you went to New York, didn't you? You got your good
I've been conservative for a long time.
Big
But
old
listen to what they're saying. They're saying his anti-blackness, which how the that doesn't fucking make any fucking sense. They're calling him a fucking anti-Semitic. They also called him some other fucking shit. Then somebody wants to get on his head that he was saying anti-Semitic shit, but the president still invited him to come over and have dinner. Like what?
We're talking about Donald Trump here.
You think Donald Trump is anti-Semitic?
I'm not saying he's anti-Semitic. I'm just saying I don't feel like he would be like, oh, bro, you can't say that. Like, what the fuck? I feel like he's just not the type of.
But that's what I'm saying is they're trying to make him look worse. And
no, but you're saying
the president look worse at the same time.
But you're saying the prestige of being invited from the president is like something to be like, oh yeah, he didn't say anything.
No. I'm not
Trump.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
So
what I'm saying is the tweet that they showed on screen. Okay. Said, I can't believe this, and I can't believe that the president would invite him to the house to break bread with him. That's what the tweet said. I'm not saying that. I'm just reliving what the tweet said, reiterating it.
Because the way you said it made it sound like oh, why would he be invited if he's anti-Semitic?
So that's what that tweet was saying. Like,
no, like he's saying all this, like he's not anti-Semitic. To prove it, the president even invited him to the. That's what I thought you were saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. No.
See how little bit of clarification.
I'm just saying that what they were doing is defamation of character. What they were doing is defamation of character, based off their opinions and what they believe. That they called him anti-black and anti-Semitic and all this shit like that. Like, oh my god, can we get off of Kanye?
Yeah, I wouldn't go as far to say that he's anti-black. I wouldn't go as far to say that anything that he said was anti-Semitic. But I would understand where the black community, right, his brothers and sisters, and I would understand where Jewish and a lot of other races would have gotten extremely upset. I could understand where a lot of American veterans may have gotten extremely upset because they went over there and fought against the Nazi party. That was the people who wanted to take control of the world, right? And there was people still to this day who walk around with tattoos of numbers on them. Right,
I know a lot of them, bro.
Like that was their grandma and grandpa. That was their mom and dad who escaped that shit. And so to say, so to go on a public outlet and say that with the reach that you have, with the impact that you've made to certain people's lives, I think it's just wild for me. So when I hear
it wrong,
is
it wrong?
Is it wrong for him to say it?
Mm-hmm.
I personally think so.
Yeah, with
the amount of stature that he holds inside of the community, when you accept that role, right? Because you buy the nice cars, you wear the nice clothes, you know, based off of your creative talent. When you accept that exchange, you kind of have to tiptoe around that line. And that's the same reason why they don't do a bunch of other shit out in the public for the public eye to see. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There is some shit that they keep private. So for him, to me, I don't think he means any of this shit. It's a public stunt. Like, look at how he was fucking dressed during the interview, bro. It's a public stunt. But to still use that topic to use
he was just like that because no face, no case, bro.
It's stupid, bro. It's stupid. Okay, if you really believe in this shit, then say it with the fucking mask off.
Yeah, true.
Take the fucking mask off. You want to speak about Jesus. Wow. Also speaking along these words, also while having your face covered. You want to talk about being a savior? Take the fucking mask off.
You got people on my side that are right there with you, bro. They all agree with what you're saying.
Like, bro, you can't, like, bro, Jesus was executed on a fucking cross all the time saying, you guys are wrong. Hey, guys, but like, hey, I'm trying to fucking tell you. Like, you know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you. Boom. did it with a fucking mask off. You get what I'm saying? So you want to fucking really talk scripture? You want to talk about holier than thou? And we should be able. No, motherfucker, don't do that. Don't do that.
This is coming from the non-religious guy.
Yeah.
Jordan said, "Do you think that Kanye is a rogue clone?"
No.
I mean, he doesn't understand spatial awareness. He doesn't understand how to read a room. He says whatever the fuck you want. I mean, it's possible, bro.
No, I think the death of his mom has been so tragic, and he hasn't had a serious way and a serious outlet of grasping reality. Like, to me, when celebrities, and he's been a celebrity for so long and hit a certain level, like there is a disconnection from reality.
Yeah, we're going on like almost 20 years of him being famous.
Bro, there's a disconnection from reality that he suffers from. And when you have a very reality checking fucking situation like your mom dying, how do you cope with that?
You don't. You can't. Okay, so Urkel agrees with what you guys are saying, that when you're a role model, you have to understand that people take what you say differently, and you should be very careful about what you say.
Respect your position.
And the thing is that he, like, you could have said the same thing. That's why I stress the importance of like understanding your position and also articulating it in the best way possible. So no, there's as little misunderstanding as possible. And it's not like I have to be careful. It's just I'm saying a certain thing that I want you to understand. He could have said like, taking bits from and admiring people from the past who have done wrong, while also not saying that he loves the entirety of the thing.
See, but yeah, it makes sense what you're saying. And I can agree with you to a certain extent. But if you look at it in that view, right? Like, I'm a role model and people listen and grasp onto what I say, and I'm trying to get a point across. There's going to be somebody somewhere that doesn't agree with what you're saying. So at that point, it's like, why say anything at all?
That's fine. But at least on your end, you could say like, No, listen. Because if you're just throwing it out and you're like, people will understand if they fuck with me. Okay, if you want to run your shit that way. But I feel like there's more of an opportunity of somebody taking it wrong that way than if you were to be like, what do I think about this? If somebody interprets it wrong, how am I going to rebuttal, or how am I going to carefully craft a thing so it's as little misunderstanding as possible? I think that's a good thing to do.
So, like, I think when people speak, right, like us, when we are all sitting here talking these ideas, like right now, it's fat filled. I like to call it fat filled. And as we're having this conversation, we're trimming it off till we get to something that I think we can all kind of like agree to. And we've kind of hashed out these ideas. And I think when you hit like a fine dining restaurant, when you hit a certain level of stature, when your statements come out, the fat has to be trimmed off already. This has to be a clean cut piece of meat that you are now putting out to the fucking masses to enjoy. When you're on a little bit of a lower class, we have a fucking chance to sit here and throw out a fucking us. That's why I'm telling you, I don't want to ever be so famous where I have to apologize for the things I'm saying, because I enjoy conversation where it's fat filled and we get to fucking sit here and talk and trim it up, and we kind of work through these conversations and these topics. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to be on point when I speak, but when presidents speak, when profound, intellectuals and all these people speak, that's why I can kind of get what you say, Damo, like with Jordan, like Jordan Peterson. It's like sometimes when he speaks now, it's not so refined of a thought. Like it kind of comes out like, I could debate that with you. Like I could debate that with you. Like, hold on, give me a second. Let me get a thought together.
I disagree with the Jordan Peterson aspect.
It felt like previously, and this isn't because I don't like what he says now. It's genuinely because I thought about that too, because I was like, oh shit, maybe it is because I don't like what he says. It just feels sloppy now. It feels, and that's so like.
But it's because you're looking at it from a different light.
No. It's
in my opinion,
sloppy. It's like it just feels. It feels like when you write in cursive, you could tell the difference of like when somebody's learning cursive and knows cursive. You can tell the difference. It just feels like the quality of the words that he's speaking is just like so much less thought out than previously, where he was talking about a lot of shit that psychological, and obviously he's like well spoken and well educated in that kind of realm.
Well, that's his fucking. That's what he has his degree in.
Exactly, but you would imagine because he's put his reputation on his degree and his education and the fact that he's so well articulated. Why would he go beyond the bounds in such a sloppy way? Not that he can't, but that he should pride himself in that educational, well-spoken model throughout anything he does.
But it's also newfound and something new that's been coming up and coming on what he's currently speaking about. So
he's not
as defined because he didn't study for 25 years on transgenderism and what the left side is doing now, and he's finally understanding that he doesn't agree with what's going on in the world right now, so he's speaking about it. So he's only got maybe 2-3 years under his belt on how to speak about what the fuck is going on in the world right now. Like, you got to give him some type of credit for that. Even still, what he's saying right now, it's still intellectual. He's still making points, debatable points that he still debates about. And I would say that he wins debates all the fucking time about what the fuck he's talking about, in my opinion. Not that I'm a Jordan Peterson stan, but I mean, I still think that he's very, very smart. And a lot of people disagree with what he's saying. So that's why they sit back and look at him like he's a fucking piece of shit. But if you listen to what he's saying, there's a lot of evidence in what he's talking about and the way in the way that he says things as well.
I don't think he's done many debates. Sorry, go ahead.
No, and see, like,
well, I'm talking when I mean debate, I mean like when he's speaking and they allow like question and answering comes up, and then there's a debate that goes on between those two people.
See, and that's the thing is like his statements are coming out with these chunks of fat because it's like he's not there. He is entering, I think, a new social sphere that we're all kind of going through, especially like with like transgenderism and freedom of speech, like how it's being impeded today and blah 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 blah. And I think a part of his problem is that he's now morally engaged with people who range from the age of 20 to 24.
I'll say maybe a little bit older than that.
Let's say 28, oldest, right? So you have everywhere from a fresh kid out of high school to a now maturing adult, and he's choosing to engage with them the way that they engage with him. And so, because like in an older, more conservative, I guess, like people who are like 60 years old, like, you know what I mean? The way that they engaged is probably the way that he was engaging that was catching our eye. That's the only way that I can put it together. And so he's engaging in new ways about new information, new stuff. That's why I could still listen to him. And that's why I could still like kind of get with what he's trying to do, because he's kind of stumbling through it a little bit while he's honing in his own opinion and his own synopsises about certain situations in the current climates. But
yeah, I think to say sloppy is a little much, but
well, I mean, even if it wasn't to be more like of the way that I'm not pleased in how he talks about it, it's sloppy because if I were to give you it, it's sloppy because it's new territory, and that could be fine if it's new territory. And like I would hope that I would be given the same space in order to be sloppy in a new area that I'm trying to tackle. Like in live streaming, I didn't know how to do this shit, and I was fucking dog shit at it for a good amount of time. I still think I've got dog shit, but to be sloppy and to learn is like different from. I feel like to be sloppy and to learn, you have to have some sort of humble like understanding that you're going to be dog shit at this. And I feel like he even says this himself of like, do things badly first so that way you can like succeed in the future. And maybe he's doing that. Maybe he is. And maybe I'm just too harshly criticizing what he has now from what as like a contrast from what I knew him as.
Well, because you were such a follower, right? Like,
yeah. I was like heavy into everything he was saying. Like, and the thing is that I feel like even back then he would speak on transgender issues, and because we're gonna follow this line because that's kind of what you guys are talking about a little bit. Because
I mean, that's typically what we hear him talking about these days, right?
So,
that's the only reason I brought that up.
But even back then, I feel like his trans takes. Bless you. I feel like even back then, his trans takes were pretty fair. I feel like not that you couldn't argue them, but you could at least feel that they were at least pretty thought out. Like, yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from. Whatever. Maybe I don't agree, but whatever.
Yeah, but don't you think with it being more extreme to a point where it's more extreme now, don't you think that the way that he's going to speak upon it, or things that he's learning about how extreme is getting is going to change the way that he's talking about it?
I mean, to delve into more extreme areas is fine, but I think it still comes with a bit of humility and understanding that you have to articulate it well. I think it's fine to delve into more complicated and extreme areas, but to not lose to lose your ability to be pretty articulate, I think is a shame.
But I think when we're sitting here talking about being articulate and sounding intelligent and watching what you say, like Corp said it earlier, it's subjective. Like, what if you think that you're saying it in the best possible way that you could say it, and you still, I mean, you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings regardless, bro. That's the point that I'm trying to get to, is that no matter how thought out something is, there's always gonna be a group of people or somebody that's just like, nah, bro, I don't fuck with that, or they're gonna talk down on what the fuck you're saying or disagree with what you're saying, because not everybody thinks the way that you fucking think. So how do you say something to please everybody? You just
Because
don't
I
say
would not
anything.
say something that I know. I would not say something that I know would hurt somebody, like intentionally. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. We're to a point these days where feelings matter so fucking much that how do you know what's gonna hurt somebody's feelings? You don't. And you could do it unintentionally and still have to apologize for that.
To say I love Nazis, I'm pretty sure I know that's going
I
to
thought
hurt
no,
people.
but I'm
Right.
off that now. I'm off the. I
But
love
okay,
Nazis
so let's
right
take that. So like if I said something along the lines of, Mexicans don't belong here in America. Right? I know that would hurt some fucking people's feelings.
Sure.
Right. So I think before I make a statement like that, whether I believe it or not, right? I think before I make a statement like that, I should probably start off by explaining what I'm about to say, right? Making sure that there's a thorough thought process that's explained to everybody, and choosing maybe a better verbiage,
So
right?
how would you make Mexicans don't belong in America? How would you make that? How would you get your point across that Mexicans don't belong in America with a well thought out sentence or verbiage to get your point across? How?
I don't know, because I don't believe that.
But that's what I'm
right?
saying. Like you're
But
that's extreme, right? That's
but that
extreme.
is still the burden is on that
Individual.
of
I
that.
feel like that's such a horrible example, though.
Okay, let's take an even easier one, right? Because this is something that I honestly believe in. I don't believe.
He's like, I don't believe Mexicans should be here.
He's trying to figure out what the fuck he's gonna say without saying it all.
Say it.
I don't.
Say it.
Like
Yeah,
if you're gonna fucking like give an example, we're talking about an example that doesn't exemplify hate, right? I don't believe that Mexicans belong in America is some type of you're like in some sort of way exemplifying hate.
Okay, let's do
Or
this.
if you were to say I love Nazis, since you wanted to bring that up again, if you're saying I love Nazis, you're not like exemplifying hate at all. If
wait,
anything,
at all? At all is a wild statement to say at all. You could surely see where somebody would be like, that's pretty hateful. Like that's crazy.
How is that hateful? Tell me how that's hateful.
Because
I'm literally saying I love Nazis. How is that hateful?
Because Nazis in
We
the
literally
public
just
eye,
talked.
in
We
the
literally
public
just
eye,
see, but now you're giving it. You're adding more at face value.
yeah.
At face value, if somebody says I love something,
at the very least,
is it exemplifying hate?
At the very least, they're kind of thinking like, "Damn, that's pretty dog shit to say." Like, yeah.
Well, there does have. I mean, now this is just from me personally, right? There does eventually, there has to be a disassociation with the word Nazi, with the actions perpetrated by a man, a man in his nation. After a while, we have to make a disassociation with these crimes versus maybe, to Kanye's point, like, you know what I mean? Like, there was great things that they did for their country. I won't say for the world, but I'll say for their country, right? Like, we were talking about this the other day. Like, I don't know why I always bring him up too, but like, my G was the GOAT at speeches, bro. Like, he just fucking was. Like, my dude was
Hitler?
bro, he was the fucking GOAT, bro.
He was good.
I think microphones came out around the
You
same
wrote a pretty
time.
good book too. Just saying.
Like you know what I mean? Like the microphones came out around the same time he rose to power, and it was just like a perfect transition, like for him, dude.
But see how we could like say things like this and then not be like, yo, Hitler was a fucking sick ass dude. Like I like him. That's not the same thing.
He literally just said Hitler was the GOAT at speeches.
He was
At speeches. He didn't
was.
say, yo, Hitler was the GOAT. To be honest, like let's just say it how it is. That's not what he said. He said, yo, I really like the way he did his speeches. And you said he wrote a pretty dope book too. Like those are two identifying things that you could pull out of the actual individual and say, I like these things of him. If only he had like good intentions, he could fucking rule the world in a better way. I don't know.
See, and I don't think
You're anti-Semitic.
You're
Anti-Semitic.
in like a way that I mean, see, because I gotta clarify because now you misunderstood what I said.
Do you see what I'm saying? Now that's where the clarification.
And that's fine, but I think that's fine because I fucking said it wrong and I can say it in a better way.
But I mean, I don't think he said it wrong at all.
You know what I mean?
Well,
He could have brought more good.
This is the real thing is the problem that we're having, right? Like more over than people saying, "Oh, you don't care about my feelings," or this or that, or anti this or anti like. The problem is you can say whatever the fuck you want. I have the right to accuse you of you saying something that may have offended me in the honor of my family.
Yeah,
right? Because
back your accusation has to be backed up with evidence, though. That's the difference.
And also your retort also has to. Because let's say we're back in the day, right? I could just challenge you to a fucking duel in town. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. 10 paces, motherfucker. Hey, you disrespected me and my cattle, and we're going to take 10 paces outside the fucking saloon and
draw, motherfucker.
Best man win, right? I heard a story about how, like, dudes back in the day, like, you could accuse somebody of, like, rape, right? And you had to have, like, a sword fight to, like, prove it. And I was, like, thinking, like, dude, just imagine you're a badass sword fighter, but, like, a serial rapist at the same time.
Damn, that fucking.
And nobody would ever believe that you raped anybody because you just beat the fuck out of everybody.
Like, dude, like, John won again, bro. What the fuck? But he keeps getting accused.
Yeah, like, something's going on here. That's like what they. That was like that's like what they did with the Salem witch trials too, right? They came up with all these fucking dumb ass ways to prove that these women were fucking witches,
like moles,
which
right?
which would like couldn't be disproven. Like it was obvious that these things were gonna happen. Like they would get like a fucking hot metal ball and you'd have to lick it, and if your tongue didn't boil, then you were a witch.
But if it
if it boiled up, or if it boiled, you were a witch.
No, if it boiled, you weren't a witch.
You weren't a witch. Yeah. And obviously, like everybody's.
No, because everybody's tongue would boil.
Exactly. They did another one like where they would strap a stone to your feet and put you in a river. And if you came back up, then you were a witch. If you didn't, then if you died, then you weren't a witch. Like what the fuck kind of sense does this make?
Like I hope I'm a witch.
Sounds like science, to be honest, guys. I don't know. Sounds like pretty hard rock science.
That just sounded like some dudes who were tired of their wives. That's what it sounds like to me.
They just sat around and be like, "Fuck, bro, I want a divorce, but that's illegal here right now."
Yeah, that shit was wild, bro. Like that's a dumb shit that I'm talking about.
I got it. Witches. Guys, I got the best idea.
Oh,
witches, guys.
They're all sitting around.
All witches.
And then after that idea, they were like, bro, we should make a podcast.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, they would like do the stoning too. Like if you didn't get squished by a certain amount of stones, you would fucking like they would put like a board on you, and then they would throw fucking rocks. Like the town would take turns throwing rocks and shit on you. And if you didn't get squished by the rocks, you were a witch. It is so much dumb shit, bro. Can we all agree that that's dumb as fuck?
Yeah, okay. Absolutely. Do you guys believe there was really witches up there though?
Yes.
Nah.
I believe in that shit, bro.
Well, I don't believe in witches. That's why.
You don't believe in witches?
Nah.
Why?
Because I feel like I don't know, bro. If there was witches, like we would know, like a fact. We would know.
Would
yes.
Do you believe in aliens?
I do believe in aliens.
Is there a fact that aliens exist?
Yeah. There's like a bunch of facts.
What are they? Spew them out.
Isn't it like mathematically impossible for there not to be aliens? Isn't that
besides
actually
math?
The case?
Besides math.
What do you mean?
Is there any
Wait,
visual?
hold on,
proof?
hold on, hold on. I got
Math
something
is
for you. I got something for you.
irrefutably
I got something for you because you like Marvel.
true.
What did Thor say about magic and science?
Jeez, am I gonna go through like a Marvel trivia right now? I don't know what is it.
That the-
Oh, something. Sorry.
He
Go
said
ahead.
on. He said.
I want to
in
see. Well, I
Marvel-
want to see if Damo gets it. I want to see if
Okay.
Damo gets it.
Did he say something along the lines of like magic is just science that you can't explain yet, or something like that?
It was yeah, along
Someone
those
says that.
effects. And he was saying that his is magic. They call it magic. In your realm, they call it science.
Mhm.
Right? Do you know where chemistry comes from?
Is it alchemy?
Alchemy. Do you know where alchemy comes from?
I read a book once called The Alchemist, so I, have my fair bit of share of alchemy. Okay.
It comes
no.
from Kemet, which was ancient Egypt, like ancient Egypt, supposedly.
But is that? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just can't get behind. Like at the end of the day, if it's chemistry that was derived from some sort of alchemy, that was derived from some sort of ancient practice of, we'll call it magic. At the end of the day, we've understood it enough to call it science, right?
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, it's science. We just needed to understand it enough.
So would you still not call those a witch?
Yeah,
No,
like what?
I call them scientists.
What is the definition of a witch?
I call them early day scientists. Maybe
What is the definition of a witch?
I would say, like, when I think of a witch, I think of
No.
What is the definition?
Yeah,
Okay.
since you're the definition guy, what is the definition of a
What
witch?
is the
Or a sorcerer?
definition of a witch? I feel like those are two different. No, I can look up both.
I feel like they'd be in the same realm.
Person thought to have magical powers, especially evil ones, popularly described as a woman wearing a black cloak and pointed hat, flying a broomstick. Okay, well,
now there's different forms of magic, some that I don't believe in, right? Like I know that there's practicers for sure, and it does like some funky ass shit, but I don't like blood magic, like shit like that. Like, whoa, that's weird. Mad weird. But earth magic for sure, I believe in that.
Well, earth magic would be considered like using crystals and shit, right?
Honestly, bro, yeah, but then there's just like even like in like the bhakti yoga like practices, like if you're having like certain ailments or if you're having certain feelings, they'll tell you to eat certain foods and that it'll help. Like, you know what I mean? Or like it'll help with like your alignment of your chakras, all this shit. Like they have a whole like diet.
Chakra.
They have like whole diet plans. But like we eat comfort foods. You know what I mean? Like there's foods that we seek out for comfort. You know what I mean? So
I think that has to do more with like gluttony.
I was gonna say, I feel like that has to do with the reactions that your body has to certain things that you eat. I feel like it can be that simple.
So Zero, I'm being asked to ask you, do you believe in voodoo?
Voodoo, like voodoo dolls, when like you puncture the thing and like I'm like, oh,
I mean, there's more to voodoo than just that, but yes.
I know, but like at its face, like to be able
Sure.
to curse somebody on an object that is what is it?
Or with use of their
hair
or
sperm.
Yeah.
Never eat spaghetti on a first date.
Never eat spaghetti on a first date.
That's voodoo. That's voodoo magic. Spaghetti? Or it might be hoodoo. But I think it's voodoo.
Hoodoo what?
No, I think there's like another one's called hoodoo.
Look, these look it up. Never eat spaghetti on a first date.
You don't eat spaghetti on a first date. Hold on, let's see what it pulls out. Let me see what it pulls out.
On a first date?
On a first date.
That one seems a little extreme,
never, ever eat spaghetti from a woman you just met. But this is on Reddit, bro. This is on fucking Reddit. Oh my god. Oh my god. NSFW. Holy shit. What did you just bring me to?
Oh, you're pulling up fucking
dude. I'm on stream right now. Okay.
Yeah, while he's on stream, look at him, bro.
Okay, so hold on. Let me see how on par I am. So what I've always heard is if you go to a girl's house, right? It's like your first date with her, or it's like the first time she's cooking for you. If she cooks you spaghetti, to run away, because that there's old magic that what girls would do is that they would be menstruating, right?
Yeah, you're right.
And they'll get some of it and put it in the spaghetti. Then put it in the spaghetti and mix it in. And the reason why they do that too, because think about it like this. Girls, I'm so sorry. But the whole thing is this: how they would set up the date is they would set up this date while they were, going through it, so they wouldn't have sex. So it was a guaranteed you're not going to have sex, but they were also going to perform this little ritual on you.
That's wild. Wait,
What would
she
it
has to eat the
do?
spaghetti too.
Yeah, but she would make your plate with the fucking, you know.
Oh, she would just like manually pour it. I thought like the whole thing was mixed in. That's fucked up.
Bro, like, haven't you guys ever heard the thing behind like spitting in somebody's mouth?
No.
It's like mind control. It's like
Wait,
mind
wait,
control.
hold on, we're not talking about spinning people's mouths, all right?
But like that whole
in his
thing,
back pocket.
that whole thing about like the spaghetti, it's all like got to do with your anatomy, bro. There is
Y'all
more.
never spit in somebody's mouth before?
Listen, whether I have or haven't is not the
Boy,
point. Is
I hope my son never watches this podcast. I hope he never watches these
You never
things.
spit in
dude.
somebody's mouth before?
I've never had sex. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm a
Yeah, me
virgin.
either. Me too.
I'm a
Cheers to
fucking-
that. Cheers to being a virgin.
Cheers, guys.
I'm a man of
Man.
God. Okay.
I am.
I'm sure God spit in somebody's mouth before. bro.
Stop it. Stop it. That's just for healing purposes. Okay. That's why he
Oh,
would
okay.
ever do
He
something.
he
like
Mr. Miyagi somebody's fucking tonsils.
that.
No, for real, y'all never spit in somebody's mouth before?
I have. I have.
No, I've never done that.
Yeah,
But it was like on accident.
get the fuck out of here. How the fuck you spit on somebody in somebody's mouth on accident?
Because I drool.
Nah.
That's
I-
different than spitting, bro.
wait.
That's different than spitting.
But I was like
Oh,
in
bro.
like fourth gear. Like, you know what I mean? Just like
Yo.
all breathing all hard out of my mouth. And the next thing, like a long, like, yeah, just like, like just.
You
Straight
couldn't
like-
feel it? You couldn't feel it coming?
No, you're
Bro, I
in
was
the
feeling
zone.
something
You're
else
in the
coming. I was like,
zone.
whoa, whoa.
Stop.
I'm telling you,
Bro.
dude, I was fucking. And
Bro.
it just, I lose like all faculties, bro. At a certain
Like I lose
point.
feeling everywhere else except for there.
Bro, just, yeah, there's just like pure bliss happening. I'm telling you.
But what was the reaction?
Well, how
to,
do
like,
we
your-
get wizards,
saliva going
witches?
down?
Do we believe in voodoo?
We don't ask. We don't ask those types of questions. We just let it keep going. Okay? Ride it out, baby. Ride it
Dude, I
out.
wanted to get a tattoo of Papa Legba, who's like I guess a voodoo deity. I wanted to get a tattoo of him on my forearm, but somebody's like, "Yo, don't do that." They're like, "Yo, don't." They're like, "Don't do that." That's like,
I think to bring it back a little bit. I think
Oh, he don't want to talk about spitting in people's mouths.
I
We're talking
don't
about
think-
that's voodoo. That's control, baby.
I don't think there's like witches or warlocks and stuff like that. I genuinely do. I'm not like religious, but I do believe in like God and stuff like that. But I don't like go to church, if that makes sense. I'm not religious.
Makes
But anyway,
perfect sense.
I think there are forces that like we can't even understand that I think it would be so crazy to think that we can manipulate. Does that make sense?
Like
Mhm.
paranormal activity, you mean?
Like in the sense of like if what I'd imagine a witch or warlock would do would manipulate like
so sorry.
almost godlike ability, right? To be able to control people, to be able to levitate, fly, whatever the fuck. That's like extra dimensional or like above you type ability. I just don't think that we're able to manipulate anything like that.
But you believe in like ghosts and shit, right?
I believe in ghosts. Yeah.
You think they can fly?
I don't think they could fly. No.
Nah. What about
No.
teleportation?
As a ghost,
Yeah.
I think ghosts are on like a different plane, so I don't even think
Well,
it's
that's what I'm-
teleportation.
So, but what I'm saying is like, do ghosts got to take airplanes to go somewhere else too? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I get you. I don't know. I don't think they. Where the fuck are they going to see the world? Like,
well, I mean, what are they gonna do?
Going
Sit in
there.
the same place for eternity?
yeah, I feel like that's what they do, right? It's like always the same type of people around, and it's always like people who used to live there 100 years ago. Where the fuck? It's always like that type of.
But
Ghosts.
then that goes back to the conversation that we had about spirits, right?
Oh well, that gets into like because I think ghosts you can die and not be a ghost. I think that can happen. I think ghosts are here for like a different reason.
Well, what do you think a
They
ghost
stay-
is here for?
I think it's kind of sometimes I think it's the stereotypical like they have unfinished business and shit like that. Other times I think they're just not ready to like accept that they're going to a different place and they want to stay in where they're
You have-
comfortable and where they're at.
So you think when you die, you have the choice of to be a ghost or just let your spirit disperse?
I think it's like an ascending feeling where you're like I'm ready, but until then you're kind of stuck in this in between purgatory almost place.
Okay.
We-
So since we're talking about but you believe in ghosts, right?
I believe in ghosts. Yeah.
So what about people that can talk to ghosts?
I feel like that's pretty rare.
But do you think it's possible?
I think it's possible, but I think it's pretty rare. I don't think that there's like
Why
TV
would you
shows.
not call that magic?
Yeah. Why would that not be some type of witchcraft or wizardry or something along those lines of magic?
I don't
Like
think
you
it's
actually
magic,
have powers to speak to something that is no longer alive.
but it's not necessarily something that you've been able to consciously do in the sense of like a witch or wizard has the ability to manipulate things at will, where a medium has like, I'm kind of born with this. I was like, fucked. Like, oh well.
Okay, so let's say this: has there been anything that you wanted to create and it came to fruition?
That I wanted to create.
Yeah, like you
Mhm.
never heard that slogan, like "speak it into existence."
I wanted to do a podcast,
Mhm.
and then I did a podcast. Was there anything that you wanted to do that you brought to fruition?
Oh yeah, yes, but I don't attribute that to like a extra thing for me. I feel like speaking it into existence is like getting your mind to be tricked enough to say, "I'm brave enough to do it," and just
No, I'm
fucking
just
run with
I'm
it.
staying on magic because you said what I'm trying to get to.
Okay.
So that's
He's
this
a
is
trick,
how
right?
this
He's
is how
being
I'm
tricked.
wanting you to see.
No,
it.
but not like
magic
trick
tricks?
like a magic trick, dude. You're
So-
stretching with that.
So
shit.
you
What
brought
the-
something into fruition over time,
Sure.
and you would
Yes.
say that that somebody who performs magic can do it instantaneously.
I'd say even maybe even if you were to say that like there was a person who can conduct magic and create something at will who did it over time, I feel like the difference would be I did it because I told myself I'd do it enough to where I'm actually running with it, and I've put so much conscious effort into this shit. Like my YouTube channels, my live streams, that's all super super conscious. I deliberately do shit for that. But a magician would be like, I have 1 million subs, bro. Like, fuck with me. I don't even have a video up there. I'm like, bro, what the
No,
fuck?
but I say somebody who can perform
Magic.
magic.
Sure.
Are you saying that they move with any less intention with the things that they create just because they can do it instantaneously?
Do they move with
Mm.
any less intention?
Because I do believe that there are people who can perform magic at will. Right?
I think
do
yeah.
strongly.
I think necessarily it has to come with at least less drive. Because if a rich kid wants a car and a poor kid wants a car, there's so much less like drive to each of them, right?
Mm.
If a rich kid is just gonna be like, bro, I got this Honda Civic yesterday. The other kid is like, bro, I just got this 2004 Honda Accord and I'm fucking super proud. It's not the same caliber, and I worked 2 years to get it.
Ooh.
You know what
No,
I mean?
So think of it like this. They don't come. So say you were going to create something, right?
Mhm.
Just this thing.
Sure.
It would take you time to do it.
Mhm.
A witch or a wizard, whatever, this person, they could do it instantaneously. Not to say that they didn't go through a similar labor to get to this point, to
Mhm.
train their abilities to get to this point, but they can do it instantaneously. You have to take time. It's
Mhm.
both delivered with the same amount of effort, right? So what's the only thing separating you two?
I guess the delivery, right?
The delivery time. And that's
Like,
okay.
Yeah,
But delivery time, right?
I guess.
So do you
but-
think you could do magic if you could up your delivery time?
No.
This is blowing my fucking mind.
No,
right
because the difference is that I'm on square one, right?
Mhm.
Maybe over time, if I work really hard at it or whatever, or take the same amount of time to perfect my skill at bringing something to fruition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe I can be of the same caliber of the wizard. But at the end of the day, it is just like he's on square 100, I'm on square one. In terms of being able to deliver this thing in a different amount of time. Does that make sense?
A little bit.
You know what I mean? I just feel like
I think you're a wizard, Harry.
Oh shit! I think I'm a Harry wizard, baby.
I think you're. Oh, hello.
Little wizard sleeve. Little...
What?
You look up wizard sleeve.
A wizard.
Urban Dictionary wizard sleeve. Somebody give that a goog in the
Urban?
chat.
Give it a goog.
Urban
So here's a good one. Urkel said this. He said,
wizard?
Do you think or is a thought alive? And somebody asked him to explain, and he said, "Where does a thought come from,
Mm-hmm.
and where does it go after you've thought it?"
What was this question for?
I think we've touched on this before when we were talking about um or like we skimmed around this a little bit before when we were talking about like how deaf people think.
Mm-hmm.
I think we talked about this, but I don't remember.
Um,
I don't know if a thought would count as something alive though.
it can be. It can come to life. A thought can come to life for sure because
No. That's not what. That's different. Like the actual thought itself. Is it a living thing?
I like
Not can a thought become real life. Like that's I
no,
agree
but
with
I
that
think
100%.
I like the idea that good old friend of the stream, Jordan Peterson, says about ideas. I think they can maybe I guess I'm misunderstanding the question. Maybe from its inception, is the idea alive? Is that basically what they're asking?
Correct.
Um,
The actual thought itself, as it plays in your mind, is it a lot? Is it a living thing?
I would still say yes.
I think so. Yeah, I think because it
Can you
has.
care to explain?
I think because the thought
God damn it.
has differing in its conception, differing like attributes to you. Maybe you might even think like the thought is like wrong, but if it's your brain, if it's solely yours and nothing else is in there, then you would never be able to conceive of a thought that was opposed to what you already think, if that makes sense.
Can you try? Can you like say that again?
So if like let's say I guess maybe like an example, like if I was alone in a room, right? There's nobody else other than me. So I'd say everything that I believe, right? And if I'm the only person in this room, the room is like my brain, right? Then I'm the only person in the room. There's nothing going to be contradicting me because it's just me. But as soon as another person comes into the room, they might contradict me on something that I say. I think that's the same as like a thought. A thought might come into your head that you might even think is wrong, and you might think it's wrong because it's factually wrong or wrong because it's morally wrong, but it's alive in the fact that it exists and it presents itself without you necessarily agreeing with it. Does that
Well,
make sense?
thoughts shaping our reality. Our thoughts on a micro level shape everything that we do and that we say and the ways that we behave. You know, like
Even
even
negative thoughts, right?
yeah, bro. Like even in Inception, he's like it's a splinter in the mind, and it's like it's so true. Where it's like once a thought can take hold in your mind, bro, men obsess right over certain things, all based off of a thought. Yeah, there's these layers that end up toppling on top of it, but when you think of it, is a thought alive? Yeah, because it starts with just this simple little baby thought, and then you wake up the next morning with that same thought, and then more actions. You wake up the next day, the same thought, and a couple more actions on
But
top
what
of a
if?
couple more.
Yeah, but that's exactly what Damon was saying. Is like putting it into fruition, right? Like living out that thought. But I don't think that's what's being asked. I think what's
But
being asked is like basically, does a thought when a thought is conceived in your mind and the thought plays out in your head, is it alive? And then once
Mm-hmm.
the thought dissipates, is the thought now dead?
No, it's still in there.
I think it could be well because
Jordan said corpse just explained Kanye's mind.
I think
I'm telling you, it's still in there, bro.
I think it could be in there in the sense that it could be dead in there, like in the sense of
Well,
I think. Go ahead.
well, that's the thing, right? Is I agree with the fact that it's still in there. I don't think that it's died though. Like if we're talking about a thought being a living thing, right? And we're considering it a living thing because we're alive and it lives in our conscious mind, where we're conscious, right? I don't think that your thoughts ever disappear because they reappear, right? So if
Mm-hmm.
the thought was if the thought dissipated, does that mean that you just that it disappeared out of your mind, or that it just was like put back in order of thoughts that were coming to the front of your head, and like now it's just on hold until something triggers that thought to come back up?
Okay,
Or
so
does a thought like become reborn? But then that wouldn't make sense, because if our thoughts were reborn, we wouldn't have like little triggers to bring up thoughts again, right? So the thought has to always be there. I don't think a thought dies.
So the thoughts of like, let's say you're let's say you're in a relationship, right? And you have this fear of cheating, right?
Borders,
Right.
boundaries, boundaries,
I was
boundaries.
about to say.
So let's say you have this fear, right? And so somebody put that fear in you first off, and so now that thought lives in your head, and you may go a time without that thought happening, but then yes, it's reborn. It's triggered, it's uncovered, right? You flash the light on it. And whether you
reborn or uncovered, because there's
I want to say more uncovered.
Yeah,
I want to say more uncovered because I don't think that there's anybody in any relationship who doesn't look at the person from across the table and say, like, would you
this bitch is gonna fuck me up again?
Yeah. Well, yeah, would you fuck me over? And see, and how it gets uncovered is you break up, you go a time without ever having to worry about that,
Mhm.
and then that same anxiety just gets a new name and a new face. You get what I'm saying? It's just a new person, same anxiety, new person. And I think where people miss the whole healing part is it's not that you ever get over it. So I don't think that thought ever dies. Is you just get over the idea of if it happens. You know what I mean? Like you stop worrying about that. You stop worrying. Like you understand that those type of actions got something to do with them and not with me. Like you know what I mean? Like so be it. Type of mindset. You know what I mean?
Okay, so there's another one that Sarah says. She says, "Are the actions?" I don't know if I understand this one fully, so you might have to explain a little bit more. Are actions there? Is the reality there, or did you manifest it? I don't. I mean, this one's hard, right? Because our brains are so complex. It's like, do we want to manifest and think the negative thoughts that we think, or is that just the way that our brain is wired to ground us and remind us that we're still like tangible, like flesh? You know what I mean?
It feels like it's like a stack though. Like, are the actions there? Are the what was it? Are the actions there? Are
Is the
the
reality there, or do you manifest it?
oh damn. I feel like there's a
I don't think anybody. I don't think anybody in their right mind would manifest negative or dark thoughts, right?
But I think it is manifested once I don't think it's a purposeful manifestation though, but I think I mean, we've all been there where we kind of get into this downward spiral of our thoughts. And then next thing you're just hit with another wave of going down, 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 down. And it's like after a while, you're kind of manifesting it by allowing yourself to get into that drain. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I disagree because everybody has intrusive thoughts, right? I had a conversation, very deep conversation with my boy Gabe about this, about intrusive thoughts, right? Where it's like you could have like a hot piece of iron or something, right? And your intrusive thought is like, wow, like if I put this up to my skin, like would it melt the skin around the rod, or like would it just melt through to the bone? Like I wonder what would happen if I put this metal rod to my skin, right? Just like an intrusive thought like that. But it's like an immediate intrusive thought, and immediately you're like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna put this fucking hot rod up to my skin. You know what I mean? But I think the question being asked is like, did we manifest that intrusive thought, or was it just something that like your brain is like triggering things like, oh, let's see if you're gonna do this, motherfucker. Like, let's see how much you've been through in your life to see if you're gonna, like listen to the dark things that I can fucking tell you. Because everybody deals with intrusive thoughts. It doesn't have to be that dark, right? Like it could be like the windows open and your cell phone's in your hand and you're riding passenger in the car and you're like, damn, I wonder what would happen if I just like threw my phone out the window real quick and like saw.
Well, I think manifestation starts first with the thought of what could be. You get what I'm saying? Whether you're manifesting $1 million or you're manifesting a burnt skin, what could be? So like manifestation still starts, like the birth of all things to me is still your thoughts. That's why thoughts shape reality. It shapes everything that we do, is our thoughts. Like, you know what I mean? And still, like, to get out of the downward spiral of the intrusive thought is to go against the intrusive thought. Like, you know what I mean? Like you have to go in the opposite direction. But if we lean into that direction, we are manifesting all the steps that come in behind it. Just if we veer in the other way, we manifest the things that come in behind it. Manifestation really happens when you're acting on a thought over, and people think, oh, I'm gonna just sit here and I'm gonna become successful. No, you think it, you believe it, you act on it, and you continue to do that day to day, over and over and over and over.
I think it matters a lot what you say, even to yourself, not necessarily just what you think, but like what you're willing to say out loud. There's certain things that I won't let individuals say around me because I don't want anything to happen. Like in the when people say like, I'm gonna say this once because but I don't like when people say, when people are like, oh my god, if that happened, I would die, or like whatever. I hate when people say, I'm like, bro, don't say that shit. Like, don't even bring that shit out there. Yeah. I'm just like, what you say really fucking matters, and it'll affect the gravity of what you feel things. Like if you say like I can't do something, like I feel like I feel like it's true because people who like lift weights are like this, where if you were to say like I can't lift that, bro, it's impossible. I can't. Your brain is like, all right, fuck it, bro, we can't. And then you go try to lift it, it's fucking heavy. But then you'll get these mega bodybuilders who are like lightweight. This is lightweight, and they'll go and it's some heavy shit, but they'll get it done because they've like, and obviously it's not light to them, but their mind is like, we can do this. It's enough so that we could do it. And I think that's super important. I think that's true.
Well, I really got into this. Like, dude, I really don't listen to music anymore. And I've really been more on like, I heard this thing where it was saying like to truly live a like holy life, you have to hear auspiciousness on a regular basis, right? So like godlike stuff, like things that bring you up, like, you know what I mean? And once I started listening to like this podcast for a while, and I listened to some rap music and was listening to what they were saying, I was like, dude, this is fucking bogus. Like this is trash. Like I want to hear something that's going to bring me like relief. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to hear about bang bang chitty bang bang. Like I'm good, dude. And so like things you hear on a daily basis, things you tell yourself really does, like just hearing it, saying it, doing it, right? Like especially out loud, like saying these things out loud, I think does a lot for the life. Like
you one of those motherfuckers that don't beat off, huh?
No, I definitely quit off, dude. Okay.
What?
I've never quit. I mean, listen, I've quit a few things in my life, but masturbation is not one of them. I will go down in the hall.
Everybody gets two vices, okay?
I'm ambidextrous because of it.
Jesus.
I really am.
You write with your dick? What do you mean? Why would you be ambidextrous?
Well, ambidextrous doesn't mean that you just because you can write, it just means that you can use.
I thought it was like you were pretty like
you have faculties of both arms.
Yeah, you can use both arms within this like through the same limit.
Yeah, like
you can be ambidextrous with your feet too, like in soccer.
Yeah, I can't carry like certain things like with my right hand. I have to carry it with my left arm.
Like I can't drive with my left. I have to drive with my right. Or I can't drive with my right. I have to drive with my left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
like, you know, like I always get like envious of the guys that can like put their arm out the window and like drive and cruise because I can't do that.
I love that shit.
I can't do that shit.
Wait, where the fuck? Where were we at?
My bad. It's just because you were talking about like manifestation and willpower and shit like that, and I just
we're talking about wizards.
Oh,
we're talking about how we love Nazis. That's what the fuck we're talking about.
No, we're talking about how Kanye loves Nazis. Yo.
Okay, hold on. So I want to get back to. I know, like we delved into a bunch of other shit. I apologize. Because I feel like it was low key my fault that we kind of steered the other way. But was there any other artist or like big name people that you wanted to bring up that you were going to ask if you could be in support of them based off of? I know you originally said like ideologies.
Well, so like the biggest two others that I could think of are, what is it? Is it Chris Brown? I don't know too much about him because I don't listen to his music anyway, so I didn't want to bring it
Chris
up.
Brown stan, bro.
But what about like the biggest one, most recent, is the game Hogwarts Legacy. You played the game.
I love the game,
but
hated what it stood for.
So,
bro, they did some fucking hoe shit.
What's her name? J.K. Rowling.
J.K. Rowling
is essentially been accused of being
transphobic.
Hold on. Okay, let's clear this up.
Go ahead.
She's not transphobic. She just doesn't agree with it. She's just like, a dude is a dude and a woman is a woman.
Okay.
That's what it is.
And so, how does that have anything to do with legacy?
She said she would never put any trans people in any of her books because that's what she believes, that a man is a man and a woman is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
They did quite the opposite for the game.
So I said
Dumbledore was gay.
yeah, but what gay and trans aren't the same thing.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck? No, just playing. No, but
okay.
So essentially,
because gay people aren't, because a gay dude doesn't pretend to be a woman.
Train.
I didn't want to say transphobic because I feel like that shit is kind of cringe to say. But all I'm saying is like she's anti-trans. Essentially, I don't think she hates trans.
I don't think she's anti-trans. Anti-trans would mean like she doesn't want. Okay, can you define anti-trans?
She doesn't want any of her. She doesn't want it in any of her work. She doesn't want. If she probably had kids, she probably wouldn't want them to exemplify these traits. If she doesn't want to do it themselves, she's anti. She just does. She's against it. It's fine.
No, I just
think that she doesn't agree with it. Not agreeing with something and being against it is two different things.
Well, they have the term TERF, TERF, which is a trans exclusionary radical feminist. So I think that's kind of how.
What the fuck kind of they making up terms now and shit.
So I guess what it means is you are okay with like transgender, but you believe a woman is a woman and a man is a man, and that is how detailed they're getting with some of this shit. You can pull that up.
Yeah, I don't think agreeing. I don't think disagreeing with something and being against. I think disagreeing with something and being against it are two different things.
Yeah,
disagreeing with something and being against it. Can you disagree with something and not be against it? How? I don't understand.
Absolutely. I disagree with transgender shit, but that doesn't mean that I'm against it. You can be whoever the fuck you want, whenever the fuck you want, however the fuck you want, at all times. But that doesn't mean that I'm like anti. I'm not against it. I'm not like, hey.
But she doesn't want it in any of her work, right? She's against that.
Because it's her work.
And that's fine. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying she's against it even in her work.
That's not anti, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
I feel like that. Yeah, it's like if I had my work and I'm not anti, then it's like, well, can I have a trans character? Yeah, fuck it, I don't care. Like,
well, that's the thing though, is like just because you want it to be in my work doesn't mean that it has to be in my work.
Hold on. I just want to address something really, really fast because I said that I was against trans. Like, I don't agree with trans beliefs, but I'm not against it. And somebody in chat asked me, how does any trans issues affect me? It doesn't. That's why I don't give a fuck about it. I just don't agree with it. It doesn't affect me at all. That's why I don't give a fuck about it. Like,
well, there is some stuff, to their arguments that do affect me, right, or my family, but. Still, I don't give a fuck what y'all be doing. Like, you know what I mean? I just
whoever the fuck you want to be. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
I don't agree until the whole 50 United States fucking all agree to the same thing. Then we ain't got a problem.
Because see, like that's what I'm talking about when you say like, well, that's what I'm saying. When you have to be careful about what you say and be mindful of what you say, right? Like I literally just said, like I don't agree with the what the trans world agrees with, but I'm not against it. I don't like, you're free to do whatever the fuck you want to. I don't give a fuck. And the first question I get asked is, how does any trans issue affect me? Just because I disagree with it doesn't mean that it has to affect me in any way just because I disagree with it, right? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't
I don't think Joel Embiid was the MVP of the NBA. It doesn't affect me, but I still doesn't mean I agree to the decision.
No, there is no trans issue that affects me at all as of right now. As of right now, it doesn't affect my day-to-day basis, so I don't give a fuck. Be whoever you want to be. Do whatever you want to do. I don't care. I don't care. Just don't bring around the kids. That's all I give a fuck about. Like, don't. It's not implemented yet, so I don't give a fuck. That's my thing. But do you see? But that was a perfect example, Zero, of what I was talking about earlier. I feel like my words were very just in what I said. I was very particular about how I chose to say it, right? I literally said, I don't agree with it, but I'm not against it. And boom, just like that. I have to reiterate what the fuck I meant. Do you see what I'm saying now about why I said what I said earlier?
Sure.
I'm not gonna make everybody happy based off of the words that I say.
See, but the thing
even if I do think out what the fuck I am gonna say.
But for you, like we know you. These people don't fucking know you, right? And they may have watched your stream every day, right? And that's okay. But still, in the end, you know who you are. And 99% of the time when you speak, right, you're speaking from a good place. You're not meaning to hurt somebody. You're not trying to cause a fucking uproar or nothing. That's where your words to me, bro, you could say some outlandish shit right now, and I'd be like,
said some outlandish shit like the last couple weeks. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, and now I wasn't trying to use this person as an example of that or use myself as an example of that, but it's crazy that that's what we were talking about earlier. Mm-hmm. And the whole topic of debate at that point was no matter what, you should still be very mindful of what you're saying. And my argument against that was it doesn't matter how mindful you are of what you say because somebody's still going to like be quick to maybe misunderstand or try and bring another issue to fruition or as a topic. You know what I mean?
I think that's
then create an issue. No, because that creates an issue, don't you think?
Yeah, I think it's fine if you at least to yourself maybe, because maybe that's all we could ask of anybody is to vet what you're saying and try to think if you've said it in the best way possible. And if some are going to misinterpret that. But the thing is my gripe is if you were to say something that you didn't think through and then be like, bro, why are people misunderstanding me? It's like, well, you didn't think about it like for more than 2 seconds before it exited your mouth. That's just like, and you didn't care about the way that it was delivered. I think those are two different things because you can be careful and people will still dog shit on you. And that's fine because you've laid out everything you can as best you can. There's going to be people who disagree with you. But if you're just like always saying the first thing that's coming out of your mouth, of course, like there's way more opportunity for people to misunderstand, misquote, way more. And you got to be careful.
No, I get you. And like I said, there are parts about your argument that I agree with 100%. Like with Corpse's example, for example, was Mexican. Like I don't think Mexicans should be in America.
That's wild,
right? Like I feel like that's
repeated it.
I feel like that's outlandish, but there's also no context behind it, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure, absolutely.
Whereas the argument was with the Kanye situation was there was context prior to the outlandish thing that he said. Mm-hmm. I'm not disagreeing that it's outlandish. I'm just saying that the context prior to it made sense or it could be made sense to as why he said it. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm. And where I extend the grace, to look at you to somebody who's my friend, and Kanye, somebody I don't know, even speaking to the effect that he was speaking to, my grace, right? How he's talking about, oh, I can be like, dude, my grace is that I'm allow you to live, bro. I don't want you to lose your livelihood because you made a mistake saying some crazy shit that everybody had to listen to, right?
Yeah.
That's me extending my grace to you, right?
Well, I appreciate your grace, Your Honor.
But you should really rethink the shit you say because there's people's families who died there. And for you to say those things can be taken in a way where you have just made somebody feel very disturbed. You know what I mean?
You know what I think is like a decent, I don't know if it's a 1-to-1, so I don't know, but I think it's a decently 1-to-1 example would be like,
I feel like he's about to say some outlandish fucking shit.
No, would be like if Kanye were to say something along the lines, if he was in New York and he would be like, bro, the people who did 9/11, like, I love them. And for him to be like, bro, why are people like misunderstanding me? And the people of New York are like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like that's such a horrible example.
I don't see how.
Because you're like, it's not like he was standing in Auschwitz and saying like, no.
The reason I brought that up is because it brings it closer to home, and the gravity of what he's saying is more apparent when it's something that happened here. Because
Corpse and I were saying earlier, who's to say that he was even talking about Nazis that killed Jewish people? The Nazis were a party, like a fucking public in Germany. They were a political party for the public.
Yes,
like everybody.
The opposite could be argued. Like if you're saying, who's to say that he's talking about the innocent Nazis? You say like, why would you assume that he's not talking about? Well,
and
that he is talking
it's
about.
get your man.
Well, that's the thing. It's the assumption.
It's still the same. Yeah,
get your man's.
It's the assumption and it's the context. It's the assumption and the context. Like,
well, what was the? Wasn't there like a? There was
get
like
your man's, bro. Hitler's out here acting crazy.
I knew he was about to say some outlandish shit, bro. I can't believe you just said that.
Get your man's, bro. It's
Wait,
like,
how is
that? I understand your concept, though. I understand the concept.
You can't say, give it up to the Taliban. Like the Taliban's fucking great. You can't say that, bro. You can't say that. There's too many soldiers.
Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me, Corpse?
No, I'm just saying, like in an
okay. I'm not saying he can say that.
No, but I'm saying in an example like that, you can't say that. Like you just can't say that.
What if he was talking about the Taliban people who didn't kill people, who hasn't done anything, bro?
Don't matter. Get your man's. Your man's is done.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, but the Taliban. What does the Taliban stand for, though? The Nazis didn't stand for that originally, bro. We literally just went through the whole history lesson of this.
We could say
as it was the SS. I mean, Taliban. Okay, you got me.
Whoa.
I just still think it's at the end of the day. I'm just kidding. At the end of the day, it's get your man's. You know, your man's is fucking up out here, so get your man's, and we'll all be all right. But since they didn't get the man's,
it's not all right.
It's not all right.
No, but to be fair, Cisco, because I understand also like what you're saying. I think context matters, and I do think looking into what somebody says a little bit closer is something that everybody should do.
And the reason that I brought context up originally was because of that fucking bunk ass video that you sent of what the fuck is his name? Ezra Miller. Yeah, and there was no context in the video, and so the concept of what we were talking about in can you still support somebody based off of animosity and shit that goes on to their life? Can you still support them? My answer was yes, because you brought up Kanye West, and there is a lot of context behind what he says. Whereas in that video, there was like no context, and I'm telling you, that fucking girl could have paid him $50 to strangle her ass.
Well, I'll say this, right? So, and this is from a very personal experience, but I've known people I've had family who's been to prison for murder, right? And I've even had other family friends, and I remember I got a call. Well, we got a call at the house from this guy, and family friend, whatever. And I remember he told me, "Don't be scared of me," right? He's like, "Please don't be scared of me." I'm like, man, motherfucker, I ain't scared of you. Like, you know what I mean? And I just remember thinking, like, I ain't scared of you. Like, yeah, okay, like you did something fucking crazy, bro. Like, what the fuck? But I ain't scared of you, dog. Like, you're still the same person that I know and love. You know what I mean? You just did some crazy shit. Like, we're gonna figure this out. Like, you know. And I remember when he got out, it was like, I went with him to go get haircuts. We were at the grocery store together, like normal fucking dude. You know what I mean? So yeah, you can still support somebody, whether you agree with the things that they've done.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? And that's the thing is, I thought Zero was going to bring up people like Chris Brown. I thought he was going to bring up people like R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, O.J. Simpson, like people like that are famous and that people still stood behind them. Like that's the type of stuff that I thought you were going to bring up. So it was interesting that you brought up the Kanye thing, because not that I'm a Kanye stan, I just think that he's very misunderstood in the way that he speaks. So I'm kind of glad that you brought up Kanye in the sense that we could talk about that and like bring up the clip and all that shit. But I genuinely thought with this topic that those are the types of people that you were going to bring up.
Real quick, I am so sorry. I don't know as many people on that list, and that's why I didn't bring it up.
I don't know who Michael Jackson is.
To be quite honest, no. Mainly because I don't like listen to music for the most part. So
you don't know who Michael Jackson is?
Like I don't know who Michael Jackson is. No, I didn't.
Well, bro, he is too a little younger. So like the whole like court trial stuff I was young, so I could only imagine. Like it was probably non-existent.
Like I heard like
on his
maybe
radar.
like pedophile stuff, but like I thought that was like mostly done with, and like
dude
maybe.
hanging the baby off the fucking
that shit was
balcony,
wild.
shit, dude.
I heard like a clip of that.
He was just showing. He was just showing
when it
his
was on
baby
the
off
news.
people.
I remember it was on the fucking news. Like what
Yeah,
the
me
fuck?
too.
This
Nah,
dude's
but yeah,
tripping.
He's in
yeah,
the
but
UK.
showing a baby is like here's a baby like safely in the guardrails, not
You
like
couldn't see him.
boom, baby.
You couldn't see him,
Here
dog.
it is.
You couldn't see
He's
him.
not a fucking grilled cheese. He's a fucking baby. Like bring him in. Keep
Look
him
at my
safe.
grilled cheese,
Bro, I'd hang a grilled
Blanket.
cheese out there all day, but my baby
Oh
or
my
a
God.
baby? No. Anyway, sorry. Real quick,
Sure.
more context. The girl in that video
Oh, here we go. He researched it.
apparently
Allegedly.
came up to Ezra Miller commenting about his feet because his feet were on the video, saying that there was like some sort of, so maybe I'll read it verbatim. She's talking about her feet visible in flip-flops, which had a noticeable wound. Miller told her that they were from a fight. And then later that person who got choked out said that she would take him in a fight. And that's where Miller said, you really want to fight? And the woman jokingly told them to meet her in the smoking area in 2 minutes. So this is like,
oh, it's jokingly. No, because that's not gonna hold him in court, baby. He could have felt threatened for his life.
Well, if she went to a smoke, if she called him to a smoking section smoking section,
hey,
called him to the smoking section in 2 minutes, and he walked to the smoking section, you could argue that he went there knowingly.
I don't know. I don't know. In the video, it showed him standing there and her walking up.
So the friends apparently added fuel to the fire by like hazing them, like, oh, you're not gonna fight, fucking pussy type shit. So that's where it got. So is it justified still though?
Judge,
no.
My life, absolutely it is. My life was in danger.
No,
I felt like my life was in danger. They crowded around me. All of them had their phones out. She walked up to me. I felt like my life was in danger. She threatened me and said, I could take you in a fight. Boom. Justifiable.
I don't know. I think if I'm not mistaken, a proof of like endangerment has to be shown. I think pretty inevitable.
Well,
like,
if words can hurt feelings, then your words threatening me could hurt my feelings, and my life could be.
But hurt feelings does not equate to you being able to physically harm somebody.
I'm saying the same. I'm not saying that her saying I could take you in a fight
does not equate. This still does not equate to physical harm.
I can see that as a threat.
No, I think there is like in law there has to be a reasonable amount of like reason to suspect threat.
I can take you in a fight.
If you can evade that situation, though, then you are.
He couldn't. They surrounded him.
Yeah.
They surrounded him.
Yeah, but nobody's like restraining him, or I don't think that's like a reasonable amount of.
I thought she called him to the smoking section.
I don't know.
He was out there already. She walked up to him.
No, they weren't in the. They said that I'll meet you in the smoking section in 2 minutes. They were not in the smoking section.
They were not in the smoking section.
So then at that moment,
you
leave. At that moment, you leave. You call security, you leave.
They surrounded him. I think
that's just self-defense laws. Like, you know what I mean? Like in a real life situation, if you're asking me, it's like smoking section in 2 minutes, bitch. We right here right now. Like, why are we waiting? Like, right here, right now, bro. Let's fucking boogie, motherfucker.
So see, with the context of that.
Nah, I still think it's kind of wild, even with the context.
I mean, it's not like he beat the fuck out of her.
I mean, bro, but if he's stepping out to a smoking section to go scrap with a chick,
but here's the thing:
kind of wild.
Were they in the smoking section though?
That's what I need to get cleared up.
Right? I presume no, because I mean, we kind of know, right? I wouldn't say like if we were in the I don't know if we were in the parking lot, I wouldn't say meet me at the parking lot in 2 minutes because we're in the parking lot.
Yo, because I'm gonna tell you right now, anybody getting it, okay? If it was like us three and like 20 girls and like 10 dudes all try to like pin us in a corner, everybody looks like a dude. Everybody all of a sudden looks like guys.
Hey, I don't know what you identify as. And I'm not asking questions.
These hands is bisexual, okay?
Hey, equal rights and lefts, bitch. We're getting the fuck out of here because I'm swinging. I don't give in the preservation of my own life. I don't give a fuck what you got down there. You're getting.
That's what I'm saying. In the preservation of your life, there was more of them.
But was his life?
He could feel threatened. If there's more of him than there is, or if there's more of them than there is of him, he could feel threatened. Absolutely.
I would need to be there. I would have had to read the room.
Honestly, I think that's justification enough for you to still go see that movie.
That's what. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say justification for him fucking choking her out. Like, that's crazy.
And let's be real. Did he really like choke her out? He kind of just like grabbed her and put her to the ground. He didn't throw her.
Hey, Kanye West said, "I won't hit you, bitch, but I'll shake the fuck out of you."
Dude, if somebody did that to me, I feel like that's.
I'm not gonna lie. I've definitely done that to a girl before.
Yes, but. See that with context.
She slapped the shit out of me, bro.
Yeah, I feel like that's like
I didn't grab her by the throat though. I grabbed her by the shoulders.
I feel like that's like
fucking hit me again.
If somebody got me like boom to the ground, I feel like I'm in. We're life or death right now. So I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen next.
Are you biting?
I'm doing whatever the fuck I have to.
Are you grabbing testicles?
Whatever I have to do to get up off the ground.
Bro, there was a fucking, I think it was like Seahawks. I think it was Seahawks Niners. It was NFC championship game, bro. They're playing. And I was getting fucked up with these Filipinos, bro. Right. So I'm getting smashed. And next thing they start fighting, like they start fighting in the backyard. And it was like one of my buddies. Like I'm at my buddy's house. It was one of my buddies. And so I grab him, right, to like be like, whoa, stop. And then one of them punched me. And so now it was like all four of us fighting. There was four of us. And one of the dudes' wife jumped in it, bro. Damn. And I don't remember much because old boy hit me pretty fucking hard. I remember he hit me. I hit the deck. And then I got up, bro. And when I ran at him and we start fighting again, we were all up against the fence. And I only remember the wife being there, bro, because she was all the way up against the fence. So there's fence, her, us fucking fighting. And then we all fell. And like a couple of the boys picked me up, got me in the car, and I left. The next day, I guess when we all fell, bro, we broke her fucking leg.
Oh, shit.
We broke her fucking leg, dude. It like snapped, I guess, under all the pressure of us being. And I remember us all hitting the deck, dude. Like we all hit the fucking ground and like we're on top of each other.
Oh my God.
So moral of the story, ladies, stay the fuck out of our way, bro.
Okay, so there was this one time Tier and I we had a house. It was right before I moved to Ventura, to Oxnard. We had a house, and there was these dudes that we had beef with, and Tier's cousins asked if they could throw a house party at our house because we had a dope ass house, and Tier was like, "Ask Cisco, he's the one." Blah 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 blah. So I was like, "Yeah, cool," but like me, my brother, and my boy are gonna run security in the front of the house because I don't know who the fuck y'all bringing over, and ain't nobody bringing over no shady shit to my crib. So one of my boys was there, and these dudes that we had beef, low key beef. It was like baby beef. It was like over some beer pong shit. It was dumb as fuck. But like little beef with. They pulled up, and they were like, "We're gonna be cool. I promise you this, that, and the other." Blah 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 blah. So I was like, "Bet." So we shook hands, and I was like, "Hey, I gotta fucking search you guys." So I searched them. They walked into my house. They scoped that my boy was there, and then they were there for like 5 minutes. And I'm standing in the front of my house, and then like the way it is like the front of my house, the front door, and then immediately when you walk in to the right was my kitchen, and my boy was in the kitchen. Next thing I hear is like some commotion behind me in the kitchen. Next thing I know, I hear some commotion in the fucking kitchen behind me, and my boy is like dropped on my kitchen floor.
Damn.
So these dudes are like trying to make their way out of the house, but I'm like right there. Somehow we get switched. So now I'm in the, like my brother, myself, and my other homie are in the house, and these guys are outside. And my girlfriend at the time was like in the middle of the door, and we're like all fucking swinging at each other through this door, trying to beat the fuck out of each other, but she's in the middle. And I was like, so after that whole like tit for tat bullshit, I told her, I was like, yo, you cannot get in the middle of shit like that, because at that point, nobody gives a fuck if you're a dude or a female, because you're gonna get your fucking ass beat. Yeah, it got wild, bro. That was, and then those fucking bastard motherfuckers wound up throwing bricks through my fucking window. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Yeah, it was some wild shit.
I got a special appearance here. I got one of my buddies pulled up.
I saw that, bro.
He was we just did it at me, this fool, and Sylvester.
Oh yeah, I saw that slide was gonna be on an episode. You haven't released it yet?
No, it's up. It's up.
It is?
Fucking yeah, this fool ends up fucking calling. And so I put him on speakerphone and it's like all on the podcast, dude. Like,
oh, I'm gonna have to watch it. I saw a slide posted on Instagram like podcast topics.
yeah, well, he fucking called me and was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" So I just had him pull up and then fucking tied it in another mic and got some shit in.
Oh yeah. But okay, well, here's what I'll say because I know we're coming to an end. I know D has work tomorrow. I have work tomorrow. Here's what I'm gonna say. So, can you get behind somebody that has done some outlandish shit? I think that some of us would say yes. I think I don't know. Actually, I think all of us would say yes. It just depends on how much you're into that person and what they've actually done.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we should all learn to listen to context of shit. And I am nervous because next week is my week, right?
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Yes,
it is.
Next week is my week.
Yes.
And I'm like, I'll wait till Damian comes back because that dick is swinging, dog.
Ooh, I know. I was trying to look at it right now.
Yo, he got the spotted great joints on today, bro.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, bro. It shows the dick print a little bit better.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before I talk about this, what the fuck does your dog have around his neck, bro?
Oh, did he come? We're training him because he's gonna get his balls snipped, bro.
Is that the new cone?
No, we're just training him to like have the thing on, so he's not like tripping.
Is he a puppy?
Yeah. Nah, he's like a year and some change now.
That's still a pup.
You want to cut his fucking nuts off already?
He's getting too aggressive, brother. His toxic
masculinity. That's one that we got to talk about right there. Toxic.
Yeah, we got to get on masculinity.
I hate that fucking word. I hate toxic masculinity. That's such a fucking. That makes me cringe.
Y'all sound like snowflakes a little bit low.
We sound like snowflakes. You sound like a snowflake saying.
What does that even fucking mean? What did you just call me?
Bro, I'm just playing, bro.
What is anti-white?
What is anti-white
mean?
Huh?
What does snowflake mean?
I don't know. Cisco brought it up last podcast. He asked if my girlfriend was a snowflake. So I was like, no.
Did I? I actually met your girlfriend.
And I wanted to take a second too and address everybody and definitely say thank you to your girlfriend, bro, because what she said, making sure that we're educated on topics, it made me think, and it was like, you know what, I'm gonna do better. I will do better,
bro.
Second off, and it's just like it's cool to get a critique, like, you know what I mean. It's and to honor it, like somebody took a second to say, hey, you guys, you know, this may improve what you guys are doing.
Yeah,
right?
She wants it to be better.
No matter how, like, bro, like in two, like kind of like how we were talking, because before, and I ran it through the gamut of like, people get so concerned with when they're saying something, how it might land. And no matter if you say something and it's super fucked up, I try to trim the fat and be like, what are they really trying to say to me? Right? What are they really trying to convey to me? Sometimes they're only speaking about themselves. Right. And you know, that comes from hurt people. But some people do come from genuine places, but just doesn't communicate it properly. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So where your girlfriend just said, hey guys, you know, do this. Boom.
And rambling ass motherfuckers.
Yeah. But bro, I wanna remind people, bro, I'm saying it as I'm thinking it, and I'm high as fuck every time I'm doing it. So please forgive me. Please.
Well, so short story. So we the group, like our work group, went to Dave & Buster's last week, and I'm like walking around looking for everybody, and then I just see this fucking girl pop out, and she like waves at me, and I'm in my head, I'm like, who the fuck is this? I like wave back, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, who the fuck are you? And then I see D walking right next to her, and it was fucking his girlfriend, bro. And it was funny because she recognized me, but I had never met her before, so I couldn't recognize her. It was just a funny little fucking anecdote that I had. It was fucking hilarious.
It like tripped me out because I forgot that you guys had never met. So I was like, bro, y'all know each other. What the fuck are you talking about? And then I was like, oh damn, you guys have never met. That's true.
Yeah, I had no idea who she was. I'm sad that we didn't get to spend more time together that time. I would have loved to pick her brain about some shit. But I'm sure there'll be more times where we'll be able to sit down and converse. I hope she doesn't think, you know, sometimes look, I'm gonna just come straight for D's girlfriend real quick. Sometimes I just argue with D because he's good at arguing and good at debating, and it makes for good content. Okay,
Yo,
I
that's
don't
so nice.
I don't disagree with a lot. I mean, I disagree with a lot of the things that D says, but
Sure.
you know, he's young and dumb and still has a lot of time to learn.
He
No,
is.
he's not dumb. He's
Oh.
very. You know, I think you're very smart. I think you're very
Thank you.
smart. I think the way you present yourself is as an intellectual is very. You do a very good job at it, but you know, sometimes your heart is a little too big.
Maybe,
but it's okay because I have a very big heart too, and I'm very sensitive about shit. Well, after these podcasts, I lay in bed and watch TikToks and cry sometimes because they fucking.
Wait, what do you mean?
They like give people money. I'm sensitive as fuck, bro.
No, I mean, I thought you were gonna say that you cry because of what happens on the podcast. I'm like, I feel like we do.
No.
I was like,
and that's why like this group is a good group because even if like I disagree with you or you disagree with me or I disagree with Corpse or Corpse disagrees with you, like we all know it's all love at the end of the day, and we're all accepting of each other's beliefs and thoughts, and that's the most important thing about it. Because just because I think a little bit different than you do, or you think a little bit differently than Corpse does, doesn't mean that we don't have like a similar base and a good like have compassion and love for one another and for other people. So,
well, I do want to say that this is episode number 7 as well of the usual.
Damn, is it 7?
Episode 7, guys. That's a big number for me.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So next week is my week. Yep. But both of you guys said that there was the same topic that you guys wanted to come like bring to the table. Mm-hmm. So I want to know if it's fair that if I base the broad topic that both of you guys had around something that's a little more refined and like pinpointed, if you guys are okay with me bringing that topic up next week.
I don't care, dude.
Yeah. Wait, are you saying just like you're just gonna think of something based around the general idea, but more
correct?
Oh yeah. Go for it. I didn't have like a thing.
I don't know. I feel like that topic isn't too broad. Like it is a broad topic, but I think bringing up just that topic alone and like prefacing it to a maybe not to like pinpoint it, but having like an anecdote that goes along with it. And then bringing up that topic could be good for conversation. But I'll try and see if there's something that I can pinpoint down so that we can chat about that. That way you guys aren't like it's not brought up multiple times because I know that it's something that both of you guys want to bring up. So if it's that serious within the three of us that it wants to be brought up twice, then I'll just bring it up next week and just tell everybody that it was your guys' idea, but we didn't want to wait 3 weeks to chat about it because D doesn't go for 3 more weeks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to make sure it was cool with you guys.
We're gonna explore that idea one way or the other. Like you know what I mean? And so like
and I think and honestly I think and because it's episode 7, I think by episode 10 we should look at bringing somebody on.
Damn, are we ready for that? I don't know.
I think so. I have an idea of somebody that I want to bring on. Who's a good friend of mine, and he does a good job at trimming the fat and listening to people, and I think it would be good for like the discourse that you and I have, where we like kind of banter a lot at each other and like argue a lot. I think he could pinpoint what each of us is trying to say and make it give some more clarity to the group. But we'll chat about it.
A snowflake is a very sensitive person, someone who is easily hurt or offended by the statements or actions of others. This has nothing to do with politics. And snowflakes can be liberal or conservative.
I have a quick question. Since you brought up snowflakes. And this will be the last question of the night. Because it might lead to something, but I don't know how deep it'll go. Do you guys think that the word Karen is racist?
I'm not going to say that it's racist.
Okay, before you say that, before your homie says that, because I heard him say it first, tell him to look up the definition of it.
I was going to say, I think it can be. I think it definitely can be. Because there's a type of thing.
Definitely says white woman. Just saying.
There's a type of thing you think about when you say Karen. That person's being a Karen. It's like, it's a kind of, what is it? What's the word? It's not derivative, but it's just like a not good word for a type of person.
Read it out loud for the group.
Middle-aged woman, typically blonde, makes solutions to others' problems an inconvenience to her, although she isn't even remotely effective. Or affected,
Say white.
Is that on Urban Dictionary?
Blonde?
Yeah, this is Urban Dictionary.
Okay, can you go on Google? Like, just type it into Google.
Urban Dictionary. Is just...
Can you type it into Google?
I would say that even because to say blonde hair is already putting an emphasis because generally those with the darker melanin aren't born with blonde hair. You get what I'm saying? So I think it already kind of like infers it. I don't want to say that it's racist because I could look at multiple races as a Karen, but when you say the word, I think the immediate association is with a white woman.
Technically, in Google, what is the dictionary definition of
Karen? Is a pejorative term.
I have
pejorative term used as slang for a white woman perceived as entitled or demanding beyond the scope of what is normal. The term is often portrayed in memes depicting white women who use their white privilege to demand their own way.
Google says white privilege, huh?
That is a mouthful.
Google says white privilege?
White privilege.
Somebody exists, okay?
I'm not going to get into that.
Wait, what did you say, D?
Into that right now.
Okay, we're not going to get into that.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
I'm just playing. My question is just, do you think that calling someone a Karen can be racist? Yeah. I mean, not racist. I guess racist is just, I'm using the term loosely. Stereotypical.
Yes. Oh, definitely stereotypical, but racist I think is a harder question. I think it
based off of that definition.
Based off the definition that you just gave me, not the prior.
The word is racist alone.
Yeah,
racist.
Technically.
The word is racist alone.
It doesn't feel like it. Like it doesn't feel wrong or anything.
I don't call people Karens, and I've told my nephew on multiple occasions to not say Karen around me. Because I feel like it's racist.
It is. It's a loosely racist term, and I don't think that it's the reason why it doesn't have the same weight as other racist words that we may know, is because there hasn't been a social effect. Like, you know what I mean?
Sure, there has. You just said
but it like derives from like a meme. It's like that's where it derives from. So the racistness isn't like a negative. It's not so viewed negatively. Like if you were to call somebody the N-word, like that has so much more gravity to it.
Well, I mean, anytime we talk about like how racist the word is, people are always going to bring up the N-word. But
there's kike or mick or what about? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
now we're just saying racist shit, huh?
These are the words. These are the terms. These are the terms.
Jesus Christ!
How do we turn off this fucking broadcast right now? Holy shit!
Did I just do that?
Canceled.
I just did that, didn't I?
But we can't say we love Nazis, but we can say gook on fucking.
We definitely can't say either. I feel like. Like you just.
I'm just saying all those words are all words that were used in derogatory ways to describe certain ethnic groups. Like, you know what I mean?
But they're still racist, right?
They're all racist.
So Karen is racist. That's all I wanted to know.
Based off of that definition, yes.
I didn't even know the definition that you gave me. I'm just based off of culturistic fucking memes and all that shit. It's racist in my opinion, bro. It's racist as fuck, and I don't say it at all.
I would say socially it is racist. Right now that I give it some more thought, because the immediate association that I get with Karen is a white woman who's acting wild. Like, you know what I mean? So for me to think
entitled, you
get what I'm saying?
Racist? No, I actually don't think it's racist.
Is it racist? Is it racist if it pinpoints to one?
No,
to one race.
No.
Yes.
No, because then if the word in and of itself pinpoints to one thing, and that's what's indicative of it being racist, then you
negative.
But that's what made every slur racist, because it pertains to one race in itself.
Yeah, you can't call an Asian person a beaner.
You could. It would just be wrong, right?
Yeah.
Is beaner racist?
Got the wrong
it would just kind of be like wrong.
Is beaner racist?
Geographical thing.
I think it is.
Yeah, right. I mean,
well, I don't know. You just said Karen could not be racist.
Somebody Google Project Wetback. I knew a dude who said that he liked being called. I knew a guy who said that he didn't mind that because there was a thing called Project Wetback, and I think it was like if I remember right, it was a military thing to help. I think it was like drug running, bro, like across the Mexican U.S. border. I can't remember.
Put it on a private thing.
Nah, because there's nobody that goes to my phone. I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Dude, you're gonna have
Operation Wetback.
There you go.
Was a program of massive sweeps aimed at Mexicans.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Both immigrant and often unintentionally. It was an informant initiative created by Joseph Swing, the director of the United States Immigration and Naturalization Service. The program was implemented in 1954. That was before segregation
laws. That was around the same time.
That was before segregation was lifted.
Yeah, because we said it was lifted in the 60s, right?
Yeah, 65 or 64. Think of Karen the same way as you think of when people say ghetto. Oh, you're ghetto. You have this immediate thought in your mind, so it's more stereotypical, which in a way is racist.
Would you say ghettos are racist?
Oh, because no, I don't think ghetto's racist. I think ghetto is more so of a sense of like raggedy, like your clothes are raggedy, and I don't think ghetto is aimed at one race or another.
But also, you could call a Karen. You can call different races a Karen, and it still apply.
But where did it derive from?
I want to dig at that a little bit.
Because you can say the N word because it means ignorant, right, towards other races, but it doesn't work like that, right?
Does it mean ignorant? No, because it
absolutely does mean ignorant.
Doesn't it didn't it derive from like more? I don't know. I don't know. I
you
don't
know
know
what's funny is ghettos were actually developed for Jews. And
the original ghetto was Jewish.
Well, and what people out here should really be saying is projects. What we established in America, we called projects.
But we don't have projects on the West Coast, only on the East Coast.
But I thought projects was like referring to get. I don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble. Ghetto people is referring to a type of like behavior that you exhibit, right?
Well, but I'm just saying that
you can
original
ghetto originally came from when Jews lived in ghettos, where it was our what we know now is like projects, right? Like for the lower income, raggedy clothes that couldn't afford stuff. They were eating bread off the street type of shit. Like leftover bread would be left for them and things of that nature. So that's where the term ghetto derives from originally. So like if you have something that's raggedy or something that's broken down, that's why it's considered ghetto. That's why people to this day, like in the projects, when they have like broken down cribs or broken down cars, they call it ghetto because
that's why I don't think calling someone ghetto is racist, because it was like it started over there.
Act like here's a question right here. You can act like a Karen and you can act ghetto. How is that any different? It's persona and actions. The difference is
that's what I was thinking.
That the word Karen derives from a type of race of person. That's the difference.
But it seems like if it's applicable across the board, it's more speaking to the actions taken, not necessarily the person.
But that's what I'm saying.
But that's a double standard.
Where did the word derive from? What is the definition of the word?
Couldn't you call anybody ghetto?
But then you can call anybody that. But then you could. That's what I'm saying.
The word ghetto. The word get. That was what I. That was my point that I was making, Corpse. Because is that the word ghetto? The word ghetto didn't derive from a certain race of people. It derived from the place they were living in, and like the type of clothes and shit that they were wearing. That's like you can't call somebody. It's not racist if you call somebody from the projects. Or like, hey, you look like you're from the projects. Like that's not racist because there's not only one type of race that lives in the projects or one type of race that lives in the ghetto, but there is one type of race that the word Karen derived from. Does that make sense?
I don't know. Well, at the moment, it is 50-50, right?
How is it 50-50?
Because the definitions that we got, one was pertaining to race and the other wasn't.
Yeah, but you're looking at Urban Dictionary. You're looking at Urban Dictionary, though.
Sure, but if we think of like socially, how we use these words, even like ghetto or like a Karen, I feel like socially we use it for a type of action, not necessarily derived from a certain race. Even though maybe, I don't know. I mean, it's something I have to think about.
Karen derived from a certain race. That's my hard standpoint on this, is that Karen derived from a certain race of people. What like when you think of a Karen, what do you immediately think of?
Somebody with a bob and is non-racial.
Hold on.
Ambiguous.
I'm arguing with my buddy. And listen, just this motherfucker's crazy. So I can understand, right? So he's saying, right? Let me just break this down. So what my man is saying is that Karen, yes, may have started off as a white woman, right? Mm-hmm. White woman, whatever. That's racist.
Bob cut, blonde with black streaks in
That's
it. We all with those fucking glasses on. We all can picture it in our head.
But now it's not racist because now it's being applied to a wider group and variety of people, which is a fair assessment. Sure. My counterpoint is this: that's like saying the N-word with a A and a hard R. I can't say either one, no matter how it's applied, no matter who I'm saying it to. I mean, I could if I really wanted to, but socially I can't do that.
Sure.
Because it's racist. Why can you say Karen?
The more you fuck around, the more you'll find out.
But why can you say Karen that way?
That's the thing, is because we've put such a negative connotation on a certain word because of what has happened in the past and where that word was mostly used.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to argue about words, and this is an argument that I love. Like, this is a debate that I love watching, but I never know what side to stand on in this take, right? Because I'm somebody that believes that all words should be able to be used by everybody at all times because we live in the freest country in the world, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's like, based off what we were talking about earlier, you have to be smarter and think about what the fuck you're saying.
I don't want to provoke people.
And no, exactly. And you know, like, let's be real. I'm gonna be fucking 100%. There's black people that I hang around that have been my boys forever that I know I can say the N-word around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a fact. Mm-hmm. A fact. Do I say it? Yeah, maybe sometimes I do, you know? Like,
you want to know what's crazy? I got checked recently by somebody.
I'm sure you did.
By somebody in the fam. I got checked.
Like, let's be real. Do I think? Here's a perfect example, okay? Here's a perfect fucking example. Do y'all remember that video that went viral of Kendrick Lamar when he invited like some white girl on stage to rap his verse?
No, I never saw it.
No? Okay, well, anyways, there was this white girl that he invited on stage to rap his verse with him.
And she said it.
And and then he was like, wait. No, you can't say that. So the argument is like, she's just rapping along to the lyrics of your song, and you invited her on stage. So, like, was it a setup? Was he really offended? Like, you're going to tell me right now that if one of your favorite songs said the N-word, and you were driving in the car all by yourself.
I don't say it.
I know you don't say it. I know you don't. But what I'm saying is, you're not going to say it?
Why don't you think I say it?
Why don't I think you say it?
Yeah. Have I told you about this?
You're PC as fuck. What?
No, I used to say it.
Did you?
Bro, I used to say it all the fucking time.
I can't see.
Craziest fucking ways.
Damn.
Bro, I've said it, yelled it, screamed it.
You just swore everything. I played COD with the way that I was saying this shit, bro. But
you said it with the R?
Listen, I cannot.
Oh, you were a bad kid, dude.
But the reason I stopped saying it was because one day my girlfriend was like, "Yo, you know that probably hurts more people than was like necessary." And I was like, I thought about it, bro. We argued for fucking months about this shit because I was on the same shit of like, it's just a fucking word, bro, and it's funny. Like it just is funny sometimes. Like
with the R, huh? That's why you're saying it because you said it with the R. Because you said it with the R.
No, but then I was like, but then I digested what she's saying. I was like, bro, to be honest, like, I just want to I don't want to offend anybody. Like, I don't give a fuck. If I have to let go of this word, I'll let it go. And I haven't said it since. It's been amazing. But that's why I don't say it. It's been
amazing. You feel like reformed now?
Yeah, bro. I feel like I'm just turning into a snowflake slowly but surely. Just
oh my god,
or a fucking snowflake, dog.
Turning slowly.
Let me tell you this: you're the only snowflake on this channel.
Oh wow. I am. You say getting offended very easily. I'm offended that you said that. Actually, the fuck.
Oh, that's why you're a snowflake.
Wow.
Oh, if I could do a quick quick plug. Everybody who's watches, I love you guys, but share the fucking podcast.
True.
Share.
I can get behind it.
Let's be real. Do you guys think that we've pissed some people off?
Nah.
Absolutely.
I think Corpse and I have definitely pissed people off.
I don't think there's enough people watching it.
Especially with, I don't know. I have 5 people in here right now.
I mean, like even after I don't know. I don't really get bad feedback so far.
Hold on. I could tell you how many let me look at some analytics we got here. But people
like, I think a cumulative our podcast has probably generated a dude with that short that I posted. It kind of went wild. They got like
bro, that short was so fucking good, and I meant to text you because it popped up on my YouTube like recommended, and I was thinking to myself like, bro, Zero needs to make more of these. Like they're it was so good. You haven't seen it? No, bro, send it to him right now. I might have it saved actually.
I'll send it in the live stream or in the.
So over the last 7 days, we've had 41 streams. Over the last 30 days, we've had 117.
117 views?
Wait, what?
117 spins.
Oh, I could look up and see. Wait, is that like after the like playbacks or during the live?
Oh, the lives. The lives are about to get a couple thousand.
my lives crack off. I'll be right back.
Yeah, the lives, like the playbacks of it, are going to get a couple thousand. Like the actual like live viewers is always between like 5 or 6, but like the actual playbacks, oof, those are about to go crazy. Those are about to go crazy. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going off, bro. I do have to make more shorts. That was a really good one. I'll send it to you. Let me see here. But I have to dip out soon. I gotta go to bed.
Do some sign offs when fucking Cisco comes back. Dude, I fucking love doing these with you guys, bro. These have been fucking fun. Tuesdays on Wednesdays or Wednesdays on Tuesdays. It doesn't matter.
Bro, that being said, I'll talk to you guys about it right now, but I might have to take the 15th, the week of the 15th. I think I have to take the entire I don't think I can stream at all. Like the podcast, anything.
Why?
Because my mom's coming down and I'm not gonna be home. My mom's coming down from Washington.
Take your laptop with you.
And she's gonna be here from the 15th to the 19th.
But anyways, what I was gonna say is like that the way that you did that video was so fucking good, bro. It was the Weinstein didn't do anything clip.
Yeah, I thought that was wild. I thought that was funny. So I was like, bro, this has
so good. It was so fucking good.
Corpse, I just sent it to you.
That's gotta be a fucking clip right there. Of course, I just sent it to you.
I'm so sorry.
I like how his voice goes normal. I'm so sorry. Why would you want to do that to your lungs, bro? Doesn't that hurt your throat? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I can feel how. Oh my god, that probably hurts like a hell.
Dude, why don't you just throw back out?
Ask how I'm doing, and I tell them I'm ignoring it. And this is exactly how I ignore it, dude. I just get obliterated. I am like,
it's a message. All right, watch the video.
I feel like a grandpa when I look at my phone. Like,
he's like.
Yeah, I peck. I definitely peck.
His fucking letters are probably fucking huge too.
No, you did it, dude.
That shit was funny.
That was such a good clip. It was such a good clip. All right, but let's close out because
don't get stuck watching videos on here.
But all right. Well, I mean, all in all, I guess at the end of the day, I think we agree more on shit than we disagree on this podcast, which is a beautiful fucking thing. I love when the podcasts end like this, right? Like when we still kind of disagree on a couple of things, but at the end of the day, it's like lighthearted, and we're still like, yeah, we agree. We all love Nazis, you know. Like,
no,
cool.
you know, I can't get behind that one.
I just want to see how many times I
can. That one, dude. I'm gonna let you take that one. I'm gonna let you take.
You guys know I don't love Nazis. You know.
Yeah. No. It's all fun.
You know. But I, oh my god, it's just so crazy to me that like I was literally trying to explain to you that you could think of things so well thought out and say them so well thought out, and then like the perfect example happened as the live stream was going. Like I think that was fucking great, and it was just like it just fed fuel to my fire, baby.
Wait, what?
It was just great. When I said that about my like I disagree with what trans people think, but I like don't give a fuck what they do. Mm-hmm. Like that example was just perfect. Like, oh, what do trans issues have to do with you? Like, what effect do they have on you? Like, I never said they had any effect on me. I just disagree with it. It was just interesting how that happened.
Sorry. Did you just subscribe to my channel?
I did.
Thank you.
My guy.
I was like, yo, what the fuck? Thank you. I appreciate that. That shit threw me the fuck up.
Y'all see that shit? We all out here supporting each other, motherfuckers.
It only took 9 episodes, but you know. It only took 9 episodes.
Listen, dude. Okay.
You know what?
The second week I knew Damo, I subscribed to the channel.
You know what's crazy? The smoking section is right there on my playlist on Spotify.
Hey, look at this. Hold on. That's crazy because look, if I pull up podcast, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but right next to Ben Shapiro, it's the
wow. You are on Ben Shapiro. No wonder, crazy, bro. No fucking. What's up with the WAP? I don't know. That sounds like.
And then, hey, right after that, Louder with Crowder. Oh, dog.
Oh man, the wife abuser. Is that what we're watching?
The wife abuser. Here we go.
Hey, all right. Well, anyways, I do want to say thank you, everybody who's been watching and supporting. The numbers are going up, and that's all I could ever hope for.
Hey, it only gets better, baby. It only gets better. I'm gonna get a big ass picture of Damian posted on my wall right there. Nice. Actually, I might have a surprise for next. Oh wait, you're not gonna stream with us next show, huh?
Not next week. The week after. The week of the 15th.
I low key, I low key might have a surprise. Next episode. So you guys are gonna want to tune in.
Are you guys gonna do the pod without me? Just do a 2-man.
I think we should.
I'll watch. I'll jump in. Like I'll watch. I mean, but yeah, I think you guys should.
I don't think we should go a week without.
Yeah.
And like, even if we bring somebody in to take Damo's spot for the day,
that's crossing the line. I'm not gonna lie.
No, special guest. It'll be a special guest on the usual Tuesday.
No, you can't. I don't mind. I don't mind.
Yeah. Just so it's not just Putch and I talking. Like, we're just Putch and I. This might get dangerous.
Well, let's see. Let's get through next week first.
New York conservative Cisco might,
Jesus.
No,
that man doesn't play.
But yeah, no, I appreciate everybody. I mean, I guess I'll start it off like I normally do, but I appreciate everybody watching, to my community, Zero's community, Corpse's community. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We are the usual Tuesday. I'm Save. As always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love y'all. Keep smiling, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Big Corpse at corpsecollection.com. You guys know the deal. Train. Much love to everybody. Cisco, Damo, love you guys, man. Till next time, everybody.
Yo, much love to both of you and everybody. Like Save said, both your guys' communities. It's been lovely. It's been amazing. Disagreements, agreements, all that bullshit, but it's all love.
So. We love Nazis.
No, we don't. That's not. We're not running that. We're not running with that.
Where's the button light? I'm gonna get a button that says canceled.
Yeah, dude, I gotta get one. Like, I have like sound effects things on this little soundboard that I use, but I don't know if I have like programs I could plug in so I could do shit.
Gotta get one that says canceled.
Yeah, I want to get one.
Get a good clip of that. Yeah, that'd be funny.
All right, boys. Until next week.
All right, guys.
Can't wait to see the Discord pop off. All right, guys. You guys stay blessed. I love y'all. Y'all stay up.
Peace out. Be safe, guys. Bye.